Richard.
It is a big adjustment, and if you're the coaches, we've had this.
All right. We are live for the Lakers and the Nuggets.
It's like, okay, well, we have to immediately stay off of the officials.
Hold on a second.
Something that's outside of their norm, they're going to do the best they can. But if you start letting
you got to bring in the
or something
chat
happen because a referee's not in the right spot, you're going to let something like that get you out of your game, and that's out of the referee's control and your control.
And there's no question they just can't see as many with two less eyes out there. Although the old-timer refs will tell you, we were able to do it. As Gasol has to put up a three.
What's going on, Eric Fleming, Marcus Hebert,
three-man referee,
Abby Fields, Elijah Bell,
1988-89.
Aaron Morrison.
Well, and there's been conversations
Chase Bishop,
about going to
Stayshawn Bland,
referees,
Travis
right?
Doyley, Kenneth Womack,
so that some of these transition breaks you don't have
Chase
referees
Bishop, Andrew Lunsford,
with the
Drake
fastest
Knight,
athletes in the world. So they
1777 memorabilia,
with that in the
One
G
Pride
League,
40.
As you're kind of having conversations about
what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Jorge?
Against two great
Let me
teams
fix this.
and only have two officials out
basketball court.
No, I think that'd be a major. That would not be a good solution at all. James goes inside, misses, ball batted out of bounds, and it'll stay Laker ball. Lakers come in just the second best record in the NBA behind Utah. And even though they've won 7 in a row,
bring back
last
up the
several have
chat.
been difficult as James getting inside.
And then I do got to share this out.
Three-pointer from LeBron James. The rebound goes to Millsap. Michael Porter. Jokic against Gasol. Two old-fashioned big men, and Jokic gets that one to go up and in. Already Jokic with 8 points in the early going.
And it's so tough to guard him because he is one of the best passers in the league. So that forces you to play one-on-one against him, and he's an amazing one-on-one player.
Gasol able to finish down the other end. Marc Gasol, his first year with the Lakers, done a good job staying healthy. He's played all 27 games. Backdoor cut, poked away, but still regained. And shot off the mark by Morris. Davis tries to save it, and he does. Schroeder drives down, goes coast to coast.
And LeBron
James right there on the foul.
With the jam.
And that's one of the things that Coach Malone talked about in that big second half comeback that the Los Angeles Lakers had. It was just transition, points in the paint, throwing ahead to Anthony Davis.
All right, we are all shared out.
Running on makes and misses. That's something that's very, very difficult to do.
And Jamal Murray, 4-3, 14-9, 7:42. And we got a timeout taken.
For the LA Lakers, even during this 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, and I was always.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Grant Biggie? Michael Johnson? How's everybody doing? Hey, appreciate that. Good evening, Trox. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Hey, you have a great night as well. Appreciate you for coming out. Definitely means a lot.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to Travis Doyley with the $5 super chat. How many of you people remember the Ty Lawson era of the Nuggets? Hey, you already know your boy remembers that era. How many of you guys remember the Pistons versus Nuggets, the highest scoring game in NBA history? All right, Marcus says be back later. I'm going to go see a movie with the missus. Travis got 5 for days. Hey, Trap House, I got 5 on it. Oh, man. Hey, shout out to Travis Doyley. Me because I'm a Pistons fan? Hey, absolutely. Highest scoring game in NBA history. All you were hearing was Kiki Vandeweghe, Kiki Vandeweghe, Kiki for three, Kiki Vandeweghe. Oh, man. Travis Doyley says, yes. Yes, I do. All right, we're about to get ready to come back. You the man, Travis. Travis Doyley, Trox keeps stealing your cash. Jeez, let him work for it.
Down start for Denver, Richard.
All right, here's Gasol with the basketball. Got it to Schroeder.
What have you seen from them? What has to improve?
Schroeder to LeBron, and LeBron with the lay-in.
James with the left-hand finish right there. I think they just need to get guys healthy. They need to get guys back. I think that little hangover
Jamal
from
Murray
the conference finals. But
basketball.
Jamal Murray needs to make that
got a
step
double
back to
team
an
coming.
all-star. He was an all-star in the bubble. He was one
Michael
of the best
Porter
players,
Jr.
the bubble team.
Got it to
He was the key
Jokic.
to all of their
Jokic
success.
loses the
I
handle.
would put him as kind of,
LeBron
that's
brings
the
it up.
Special player. He's the Anthony Davis.
Looking for
the
Anthony
Lakers,
Davis and
speaking of
connects
Anthony
with the
Davis with that
alley-oop
easy finish,
play-in.
You know that Jokic and LeBron are going to be your rock, but it's that next superstar. What Anthony Davis, when he's dominant, when Jamal Murray is one of the best guards in the NBA. This
Got it to
Denver
Michael
Nuggets team
Porter
goes to an
Jr. There's a
entirely
whistle.
different level.
Foul is called. Dennis Schroeder called with the foul.
And again, you talk about the
How many
Lakers
people
defense,
remember when Kevin
deflections,
Garnett
and then their
made Charlie
ability to
Villanueva
turn
quit
an
basketball
easy
by calling
deflection
him
or a steal into
stage
a
4
bucket? Anthony
cancer?
Davis does
I remember
the
that.
best job in the
I remember
NBA
that.
of sprinting
That
to the
actually
front
got
of
me
that rim
mad.
for easy buckets or easy opportunities.
I mean, Charlie Villanueva was a
Here's
bum, but that got me
Porter
mad.
Jr.
You don't joke
Shot
around
short,
with
the
people
tip by Jokic
with
won't go.
cancer.
One of the amazing things
I don't care
about
who
Jokic
the heck
this
you
year,
are.
What great shape
I don't
he's
care
in.
if you're
He's
7
amongst the
foot
leaders
tall,
in minutes per game.
400 pounds.
Well, you can
I'll
do that,
still
and you can play
get
at a
all up
high
in your
level for
grill.
longer when you are in the type of shape that you need to be. He talked about that to start the season before. I think he did a very, very good
And
job.
yes, I
getting
would have got
himself
in
shape
front
for
of
the
Kevin
bubble.
Garnett's grill.
But that's the maturity. That's putting yourself in a position that you understand that you are the focal point for your team. When you are in great shape,
Linda
it leads everybody else the right direction.
Michael Porter with the foul.
Hey,
So
if it's
Davis
not
will
one
head
thing,
to the
it's
line.
another.
First
I
two
kept
free
telling y'all
throws
they
of the
should
night
have
for the
canceled
Lakers.
that game or that race and put it for tomorrow. That would have been the smarter thing. Because now they got fog. That's crazy. Yeah, Garnett would have got. Hey, if I would have been playing in the NBA and he would have said something silly like that,
Issue, but as we mentioned,
me
that's
and
35
Garnett would have been.
points.
We would have had
Friday
Malice
night.
at the Palace
Kind of
Part
rounded
2.
the form. He's been good, but he hasn't been his usual dominant self, Richard.
No, he has not. And
Because I would have been. What's his name?
I've said it before.
Oh,
The
what is
entire
that
NBA
coach's
season
name?
Hinges on Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis plays like a top 3 player, like a top 5 player, if he plays
He's a
like
Red
he did in the
Rider
finals
head
and in
coach.
the postseason, the Lakers should be, the favorite to win a championship. If he
Something
plays
Knight. I can't
like
remember
a
his
top
first
15
name.
player, which
Coach
is
Knight.
nothing to scoff at, I think the Lakers
Where
can be very
he
vulnerable.
threw chairs and stuff. Yeah, I'd be throwing chairs at Kevin
Murray
Garnett.
against Davis. Davis played him well. Murray flips it up.
I'd have took a suspension like a
Shot
champ.
from Murray with Anthony Davis draped around him.
And that's a Jamal Murray that the Denver Nuggets need to see more.
Yeah,
and
Bob
more of.
Knight.
The ability
Appreciate
to
that,
just
Trap
go
House and
at one
Chase.
of the best defenders in this league and make it.
Yeah, I
look
would have
easy.
took my suspension like a champ.
Jalen Horton Tucker has come on into the game.
Tucker
That's him right there. Nice
with a reverse lay-in.
Every time I do a Laker game, Richard, I say the same thing. I love this kid the way he plays.
Yeah, I don't mind trash talking, but when you go overboard, that's when it's fighting.
Once for him, did Anthony Davis just try and dunk that basketball? I'm extremely confused. You see Jamal Murray taking his time, working. It's going to take a little bit. Get him crossing, hit him with a crossover again, and that little scoop shot before Anthony Davis can actually gather and try and get a block. That is high-level skill from one of the best young guards in this league.
The Bucks and the Patriots play next season.
Lakers with the 1-point lead. You did the game on Friday night. Lakers trailed 22-2 to Memphis. Obviously,
all right, Isaiah Fields, appreciate you, brother.
By 20. It's been an issue for
I know
them
you've been having a horrible day today.
Slow start, but just to show
busy
you
as can be.
How great things are for the Lakers and how the expectations and the standards are so high.
Anthony
They've
Davis.
won 7 in a row. We're talking about issues
Guarded
that they
by
have to deal with.
Millsap.
Yeah, well,
and Anthony Davis, how did he make that shot?
And these guys have all the talent to be dominant. You go 3 straight overtime games.
I mean, they just throw it near the basket, it goes in.
Down 20 points to start the game. That's an
Kyle Kuzma with a rebound.
Sometimes it's good enough for the win, but not good enough for our expectations.
Tucker gets fouled. Count that baby and a foul.
So he's attacked the basket twice already. That's 4 quick points, and the Lakers back up by 2.
Yeah, and Horton Tucker, he's one of those guys you don't have to call.
R.J. Hampton,
he has learned
called
even
for
as a
the
young
foul.
Player, how to get going in transition, off rotations. He doesn't handle the ball a ton. He is a guy that is a rhythm guy, is a feel guy. He's still young, so he's going to have some ups and downs, but his ability to get out in transition and then to catch a ball in rotation and make a drive and make a play is key for this Lakers bench.
The way he played in the preseason, Frank Vogel said, I've got to find some room for him, get him some minutes. That foul, by the way, was on R.J. Hampton.
Who's going to bed?
They're starting to get some minutes again. Injury problems for Denver right now. Still
what's going on, Eddie
Harris,
DT?
Barton not here. P.J. Dozier also still out with his hamstring injury, so they're shorthanded.
Are you going to bed, JT?
Inside once again. There's Hampton. And another timeout.
Hampton gets the lay-in. Got a timeout taken by the Lakers. Oh, all right. All right, JT, have a great night. BF says fog doesn't appear to be a big issue, so they will keep going on green. Bengals have a really hard season. Trucks, you only have to knock on the ceiling. Great song too, LOL.
Got him.
Yeah, Linda. I just saluted my wife on Valentine's Day. Got him. I hope you're having a great day, Trox. I am, Aaron. Appreciate that. John Collins is Rasheed Wallace with a 3. You talking about Rasheed Wallace? Rasheed Wallace used to shoot 3s all the time. Rasheed was amazing. My favorite all-time player. I'm sorry. Don't at me on that. I love me some Rasheed Wallace. He got a tech. You cannot guard that man. He was going to use and abuse you. That's one thing I loved about Rasheed Wallace. I used to love when he used to get technical fouls. Don't believe me, just go ask Slava Medvedenko. I feel bad for that man. Slava Medvedenko, man, he got abused. Rasheed Wallace got that technical foul in the finals. And it was curtains. He was good. Prefer Ben Wallace, 3-time defensive champ or defensive player of the year. Actually, that is 4-time defensive player of the year. He won it 4 times.
We win.
All right, here we go. We are back.
Amazing offensive talent in Jokic. They need the Jamal Murray to step up. The Jamal Murray that they saw in the bubble and the Jamal Murray that you've seen over the last few years. He's actually having quite a bit of a down season. There's some injuries. It was a long year last year, but they need more of that. So far tonight, they've done a good job protecting the
sleeping
three.
in the doghouse.
1 for 5 and not giving up many free throws. Lakers only have 3 attempts so far.
I am.
Davis looking, finds in the corner. Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma
three-pointer.
for 3.
We talked so much about Kyle Kuzma last game. He had 20 and 10, but so many of those opportunities were transition or
RJ Hampton
extra
with the basketball
opportunities on the offensive glass.
Good ball movement,
Morris.
but also good defensive movement.
It's
Montrezl
Porter
Harrell's
Jr.
come into the game for the Lakers. Porter throws it up
And
top.
that is JaMychal Green, no good.
Ball batted around off the missed 3. Porter looking to come up with it. Still loose.
And
Davis controls.
corralled by Anthony Davis. Tucker got it to Schroeder. Schroeder for 3.
From downtown, and that's the 3rd three-pointer for the Lakers.
It's a 7-point game, 28-21. 3:33 remaining in the first quarter. And Morris with a lay-in.
And finished by Monte Morris, the backup guard for the Denver Nuggets.
Schroeder.
5-point
it.
Laker lead. Lakers have hit their
Oh,
last
drives
8
it. Hey,
shots.
got it blocked.
But a goaltend.
That is a goaltend.
You know, Michael Porter talking about no switches, trying to get on the same page defensively.
And this is why Jokic, you try and pressure him, and it's, look, just 1/2 a step. And
Ken's about to go to bed
they
in
have
10
such
minutes.
great chemistry when he has the ball, because he has the ability to put balls in places, slice them, throw them over the top. Just such a great advantage to have that on your offensive end.
Jump on the Lakers
Jokic
live,
left
negative
over, and Jokic
1.5.
able to connect 10 points, couple of assists already for Nikola Jokic.
Hey, what's going on, Jennifer? Says hello, sorry.
And Frank
I'm
Vogel
late. I
telling us
work
before the
between
game,
2
he's
to
the
7
most unique player in the world.
p.m. Pacific time. I saw the Blazers. Go Blazers. Hey, absolutely.
Dennis Schroeder on the drive. Ball knocked out of bounds. Still Laker ball. 6 to shoot.
How you been, Jennifer? Hopefully you had a great
Let's take a look
Valentine's
at the upcoming
Day.
national TV schedule. TNT on Tuesday, games from Memphis and from Phoenix. And then also on TNT Thursday, Toronto playing at Milwaukee. And the Lakers will be home against Brooklyn. Kevin Durant
That Brooklyn
going to be out a
Nets
couple of
Phoenix
games.
Suns. Yeah, that Brooklyn Nets Phoenix Suns game is going to be exciting. Chris Paul, and why I think he should get some
And
MVP
Kyle Kuzma,
talk
no
and
good.
consideration is,
Rebounded
yes, the
by
Phoenix Suns were
Jokic.
improving,
Jokic
but Chris Paul, and you look at what he
gives
did in
it.
Oklahoma City. You have to just know that this is the Chris Paul effect. What you're seeing,
that?
that growth.
Well,
by all
Jokic
of
got the
young
ball
players in
back.
Phoenix.
And Jokic with a
drives and
lay-in.
finishes. Nice move from Jokic.
You do not want to guard Jokic one-on-one.
Oh, that was
elbow
Capazzo.
spot. He has way too much in his bag for that.
He's almost scored as many points so far tonight than he did in the entire game.
And
against the
Horton
Lakers
Tucker
back on February the 4th.
loses the
Boston
ball.
turnover.
Campazzo
Campazzo in the game. Jokic
got it to
left wide
Jokic.
open. And hit
Off the
three
back
that
heel,
time.
no
Rebound,
good.
Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell with the rebound. Got it to LeBron James.
James lost the handle. Harrell right there.
And
throws it away,
Harrell
expecting James
loses
to
it
cut.
out of bounds.
A little bit of sloppy pay from both teams now, and that one, that's kind of LeBron James cut. The first rule of a
I've
back
been
cut
good.
is
My
never
Valentine's
abort a back cut.
Day
You start a
was
back
great.
cut, you
That's
keep
what's
it
up,
going. So that
Jennifer.
play was not on Montrez.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Murray. Campazzo, quick release, nice ball movement again.
And that's an air ball by, I
Hampton
believe that
shot
is
off the
R.J.
mark.
Hampton. Here's LeBron James with the basketball.
Ball knocked away. Campazzo all over the place. Horton Tucker gets
LeBron
inside,
with the
and James with the
jam.
finish.
That's why you say every time you talk about
Campanzo.
Horton Tucker, every time you have him on a game, he just has so many little skills. That was a great drive, little back cut by LeBron
Got it
James
to
the
Green.
finish.
Just keeps, all he does is attack the rim, Richard.
That's Murray. No good for three. Montrezl Harrell with the rebound.
Shooting. If you can have a guy that can really attack the rim at a high level and efficient and make plays, there's a room for him on that
All right,
floor.
have a great night, Abby. Appreciate you for coming out.
Drive. James draws the foul. Shot won't go. But
Been out for
fouled by
all
JaMychal
three
Green.
streams. Started at
And you
1
see this,
p.m.
he's watching.
Eastern
Once
Standard Time.
Jokic thought LeBron James was still out on that three-point
For the Celtics
line.
Wizards, then we
Great
did the
cut behind
Blazers
defensive
Mavericks,
court. The whole
and
time he sees
we
it,
are
that
night
drop
capping
pass
it with
is
the
a lot
Lakers
harder
and
than
the
you think because
Nuggets.
You got to put it right in the breadbasket to make
So
sure it
appreciate
doesn't
you
go
for
anywhere
coming
off
out,
somebody's
Abby.
foot.
And look at those numbers, including the 41 minutes per game for James. Obviously, two
And
games
LeBron
went to
James
overtime,
misses
another
the
one
first
to
free
double
throw.
overtime, so extra minutes.
32 to
But one of
27,
the great things about
57.4
James
left in
is
the
the
first
fact that
quarter.
He takes such pride in taking the floor every night, Richard.
He does, and that's one of the things that, you know, I'll even credit Jamal Murray and playing with Jamal Murray. He didn't want to miss a game. And, you know, sometimes that's what they talk about. You have to protect players.
And he
from
misses
themselves.
them both.
Jamal Murray, LeBron James, these stars don't want to miss games. They know how important
Okay,
they
real
are
talk.
to their team.
They need to
But in
take
order
them
to not
fancy
miss
track
games,
dryers
you want to take pride in
and
that.
point
you gotta
them
take
straight
pride
in
in
the
how you
air
train physically
blow
and how you take
away
care of
the
your
dang
body so
fog.
you're not in a position to miss games.
Frank Vogel says all young
I hope the
players
Lakers
should take
win.
note of that
Nuggets
approach
yuck. LOL,
from
says
LeBron
Jennifer.
James. Campazzo
Campazzo.
picks it out in the corner. Good open look.
And that
And a
is,
three-pointer. That's the fourth three-pointer already.
who is
for the
that?
Denver Nuggets.
22.
Yeah, a little Arizona love. Zeke Naji, bear down. Anytime an Arizona player does anything, I
Oh,
have to give
Zeke
him credit.
Najee
Looking
with
forward
the
to seeing him.
triple.
Heard you talk about him. This is the first
Or
time
now with
that
basketball.
I had a chance to see him on one of our telecasts that I've been able to do. Horton Tucker gets inside.
And Horton
and
Tucker
wanted to
gets
whistle
fouled.
and was able to get it.
Looks like it's on Campazzo.
Yeah, Zeke Naji. You know, first of all, this was an amazing pass by Campazzo. Look at him. He's looking one way. He sees both sides. No look. And the rookie just feet set, ready to knock it down. This was an amazing pass. Look, he's not even, look, at no point in time, right by Kyle Kuzma's ears. Where'd he go? Where'd who go?
Horton Tucker
All right.
picks up the first of fouls.
Horton
on
Tucker makes the
JaMychal
first free
Green.
throw.
He picks up his second.
It's a 3-point game.
Now, Najee's only played in 12 games, and up until the last couple of games, he'd only played 23 total minutes. But this past Wednesday, he had a 14-point game, hit 4 3-pointers.
And
Campazzo,
Campazzo makes a triple.
And the Nuggets
We're tied up at
10 from
33.
downtown, and they've tied the game.
27
here in the final 30
seconds.
seconds.
LeBron James with the basketball. Got about a 6-second
About a 5-second
difference.
difference, shot clock and game clock.
LeBron
James
shoots it for
way
3.
outside. On rebound, they
Goes
let it
out
go
of
bounds, and the
bounds,
Nuggets will have
7.1.
7 seconds left to get off a shot.
You see that more and more guys shooting from that 30-foot mark. LeBron James, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, I want to say, kind of coined that one.
Murray.
And a whistle and a foul.
All right, LeBron James
picks
with
up
the
his
foul.
first.
That's his
That's
first
the
foul.
in the last 2 minutes, so the Nuggets will take it out of bounds.
Oh, let me fix this court
Wow.
while
Well,
they
I'm just
are.
going to credit that to having only 2 officials out there.
That could be it. Final seconds, long three-pointer.
And that's
And
no
that
good
will
from
end
the
the first.
3.
Lakers a better start.
Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. We are tied at 33 all at the end of 1. All right, bring up the chat back. All right, we are back to normal. So at the end of 1, we are tied at 33. Cheers, Abby. Dippers at Amazon versus Target. Just don't drive. Lakers Nation baby, says Linda. Hey, Travis, thanks for streaming the Blazers game earlier. You're welcome, Andrew. Who's home this game? The Denver Nuggets are at home. What's going on, Keith Davis? Trox is burning the candle at both ends. You're a gluten for punishment, Trox, LOL. What you mean, Keith? You know we got to have some fun over here. What's going on, Asian Swag? You must be tired, Trox. This is the third game stream of the day. Absolutely. We are grinders over here on Trox Sports Talk. Started at 1 o'clock, and we're going to be going till about, what, 12:30? At least Troxel blinks. Well, Trox, I never did get to shoveling.
Oh my God!
My bad, bro. Oh, man. Hey, what can I say? At least we got some basketball. That's a good excuse. Good game so far, says Jennifer. Absolutely. We actually had some pretty good games. Celtics, Wizards, Blazers, Mavericks, and the Lakers and Nuggets so far.
Coach Frank Vogel. Coach, I just want to ask you, what did you see in that first quarter from your team?
Well, I like our offensive motor. You know, that's been struggling the last few games to start games.
Shout out to Keith
really
Davis on that $4.99 super chat.
Really good.
Appreciate you and the grind, brother.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. I know you want to get back to your team.
Here we go.
Appreciate that, Keith Davis.
Here we go.
Yes, Jennifer, the Celtics did lose, and they are on a losing streak.
No, they mind. they don't want
All right,
to do
here
it.
we go.
I was trying to be
Campazzo.
nice. I was trying to be nice.
Got it to
And there's your guy once again. Najee draws the foul.
Zeke Najee.
And he'll shoot a couple of free throws. Nice pass from Campazzo. Frank Vogel last year pushed all the right buttons for the Lakers. You can talk about sometimes just the perfect fit for what they went through, the unprecedented circumstances, the emotional
Blazers,
year
Nuggets.
the Lakers had. He did
When
a magnificent
Jokic can't
job
be stopped,
dealing with the
MVP.
highs and the lows.
No, he did a magnificent job. And there was so much conversation about, who was going to be the coach, how, going into
Did you
offseason,
know
getting
at
his
negative
staff.
17
He did a
degrees
great job
Fahrenheit, the
filling out
moisture
his
in your
staff
nose
with,
will frost
Jason
over.
Kidd, Miles
It
Simon,
does.
their
You're
Arizona
welcome.
guy.
Holy smokes.
They have a ton of quality coaches over there. Lionel Hollins.
Oh, absolutely,
and so
Jennifer.
I'm not surprised to see
Celtics
that
do need
they
to get
had
it
the
together.
success, especially in that coaching area.
That was LeBron
Nice
James
move from LeBron James
with the layup.
James with 8 points here in the early going. Lakers up by 2.
Campazzo. Screen by Green.
Campazzo. JaMychal Green.
JaMychal Green gets a triple. And
Jermichael
Denver
Green
with
has
a
been
1
huge.
point
They need his
lead.
energy. They need his defensive activity. They need.
She
his
just
grit.
went to
That's one of
bed,
the
and she
things
was
that,
asking
you know,
about
Paul
you too,
Millsap
Jennifer.
brings that for them.
She was like,
That's
man,
something
the
that,
Blazers
when
are
they
doing
lost
good.
Jeremy
I wish
Grant
Jennifer
last year,
was here.
they were hoping that Jermichael Green could fill in some of those gaps that are missed with him.
Short jumper off the mark. As the Nuggets
Here's
have retaken
Murray.
the lead. Just a minute gone by here in the second.
Got it
Murray
to
crossed
Hampton.
court.
Hampton for 3. No good. Rebounded by
And James
LeBron.
with the rebound. Horton Tucker once again drives. This time can't finish. Rebound Murray. Murray pushing the other way. Campazzo.
And
Another
Campazzo.
slingshot misses.
No
James
good for
quickly down
3.
the other end. Horton Tucker with the pass. Kuzma
And
sidestep
Kyle
and
Kuzma
gets
with
the
the
bucket.
lay-in.
And that's where the Lakers are so dangerous. It doesn't look like there's a transition.
LeBron James has nothing
LeBron
on Michael
throws it
Jordan.
ahead. Kyle
Absolutely,
Kuzma
that's facts.
continues running to the front of the rim, and something just
Oh,
opens
gosh, I
up.
miss her.
That's where they are at
Or I
their
missed
most
her.
efficient.
Darn work schedule.
Hampton
LOL.
brings it back out. And a
What's
whistle
going on,
away from the
hashtag
ball. It's
freedom?
gonna go against Horton Tucker. Well,
Travis
that first
Doyley
game,
says,
again, February
"You still got
14th at the
Troxel."
Staples Center. The
Absolutely.
Nuggets led by 12 in the third quarter and lost by 21. I mean, it's a 33-point turnaround. The second half of that game was 68-35.
37 to
disaster
36.
for the Denver Nuggets.
10:07 to
And what you just said
play.
was one of the reasons why they just
Campazzo.
couldn't stop the transition.
Well,
Got it
and
to
that's what
Jamal
happened
Murray.
in the Laker last game against Memphis.
Good pass.
Ooh.
And it's a
Najee goes down
foul.
hard. Montrezl Harrell with the foul. And
Zeke
Najee was up in
Najee.
the air.
Goes to the free throw line.
And
Foul
even when
on.
the Lakers were down 22
Montrezl
It's always
Harrell.
so much fun to say as you see a great
What's going on,
contest by Montrezl
RSPS?
Harrell. Good back cut, great pass. A lot of ball
What was
right there, but also
favorite
a lot of
NFL
body.
team?
But that's where the Lakers, we talk about this. Their
Yeah,
defense,
I'll
that's
be
why their
streaming
defense
live
is so
twice tomorrow,
difficult,
Jennifer.
Because when they get the deflections, when they get the
One at
blocks, the
7
steals,
o'clock
and the
p.m.
defensive rebounds,
Eastern
they
Standard Time.
run so
And then another
well.
one at
They
10
will run
o'clock
on makes, they
p.m.
will run on
Eastern
misses.
Standard Time.
You know, there's the slow transition, there's the early
But,
transition. They have almost mastered all of them.
I got about
That
3 or
foul's on
4
Harrell's first,
favorite
so
teams.
Najee
I got
hits the
the
second.
Detroit
Najee had a
Lions,
nice
the
freshman year in
Arizona
Arizona,
Cardinals,
the
the
one year he played in
Pittsburgh
college.
Steelers, and I got a lot of
Averaged
respect for the
16
Cleveland
points,
Browns. They know the
8.5
Detroit
rebounds.
Lions
Pac-12
pain.
Frosh of the year.
But I love football, and I love
James goes
basketball as
inside.
well.
Kuzma draws the foul. Good movement
My
without the
2
ball
home
from
teams
Kuzma, and he'll
is
shoot free throws.
anything Detroit and
And
anything
this is where
Arizona.
Kyle Kuzma has gone to another level.
I'm a
When he first
Wolverine
came
for
in as a
Michigan,
rookie, you know,
and
they were
I'm a
so young.
Wildcat for
Brandon Ingram,
Arizona
Lonzo
teams
Ball.
in
And then
college.
as these other players started coming in, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, he had to adjust his game. And
What's
now
going on,
the way
Shaq?
he rebounds, the way he runs the floor, cutting
Says,
off
"Let's
the
go
ball."
Lakers.
These are the areas that he has learned to star in
Yeah, I
his
definitely
role.
think the
It's not
Lakers
just
could
accepting your
repeat
role,
this
but
year.
accepting it with enthusiasm, and that's been a huge part of what Kyle Kuzma has done this year.
As long as they stay healthy, they're
Bill
in
Orum in the
prime
Athletic had a
position.
terrific article about him in terms of just what you said. And I like one of the things that Kuzma said. He
What's
said,
going
the
on?
number one thing I've learned is you
Elinya
have to adapt or survive. And I love the
Banti
situation I'm
or
in right now.
Batan. Hopefully, I said your name
It was
correctly.
not to love. You're a champion. You get a chance
I'm one
to
of
play
your
a ton
fan
of
man.
minutes
Shout out. Hey,
in
appreciate
Los
that.
Angeles and a storied franchise. You're a key component to what
With no
you're
love
doing
for the
in
Red
their
Wings.
future.
Hey, I got a lot of
You're
love for
you're
the Red
one guy
Wings.
that made the cut out of all the
All
young
things
players,
Detroit
Josh
and all
Hart, Brandon
things
Ingram, all of the,
Arizona, man.
Julius Randle, all these guys are gone, and you got an opportunity to stay here and play with some great players and a great franchise. You should.
Campazzo got it
approach that with
to
that type of enthusiasm.
Millsap.
And signed a new $40 million
Campazzo
contract.
back to
Campazzo
Millsap. Millsap for
goes up top. By the way,
3.
that last foul on
Rebounded by
Michael Green was
LeBron.
his third. Millsap misses from long distance.
I'm a Spurs fan, actually.
James
LOL, but
drives,
Lakers are my home
left-handed
team right now.
shot's good, and a
So
foul.
between these two teams,
LeBron
I'm rooting
James
for
now in
them.
double figures and
Thanks
a
for the
chance
stream.
a
Oh, you're
three-point
welcome,
play.
Shaq.
And we know LeBron James is a one-man transition here. Look at the defense is set, but if you don't show him a wall, there is nobody that can
And
stay
LeBron
in front of him.
Makes the
Crossover and left
lay-in.
That's just a textbook.
Campazzo with the shooting foul. LeBron to the free throw line, shooting
James has
1.
played every game,
LeBron has
all
10 points, 5 for 8
as we
shooting,
mentioned,
5
averaging
rebounds,
35
2
minutes per game
assists.
Total. Completes
And
the
make
three-point
that 11
play.
points.
Lakers back up by 2.
Jamal Murray got the basketball.
Both teams
LeBron has 11
now,
points.
Again, as we talk about last year's Western Conference Finals, both teams with high
Hampton.
expectations this year. Lakers championship or bust, of course.
And it's knocked out of
They're
bounds.
gonna call an offensive
Going
foul.
to, or I'm sorry, an offensive foul.
That's the first turnover of the game.
So
for the
it is
Nuggets.
Lakers ball.
And this is actually a
R.J.
really good
Hampton
drive by R.J.
with
Hampton.
the charge.
Another young player that they're really
Oh, you're
excited
welcome,
about
Jennifer.
in Denver, and they should be.
What is other page? What do you mean, Elenya? Oh, do have to mute it real quick during copyrighted music and commercials. Oh, what is your other page? Oh, we got the Infinite Sports Network, and we also got all the members of the Infinite Sports Network. All their links are in the description. Also, if you go to my homepage on my main channel page, you go to channels, it'll have all the channels. I do have another YouTube channel called Troxel Sports Videos. I will be starting to put some more effort into that. What's going on, Thumper? 3 says LeBron is a crybaby. Come on, Jokic, you can do this and get this win. Hey, I appreciate that. Welcome to the family on all the channels. I'll tell you what, though, these back-to-back-to-back kind of like how we did it from the Blazers Mavs to this game, that is rough. I am not going to lie. That is rough. Especially with the bad back. As usual, I left a like. Hey, I appreciate that, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, you're going to have to come in for, I do a show every Wednesday called Necessary Roughness. Most funniest show ever. It's kind of comedy, but it's sports related. We talk football, but it is hilarious. Trox, you work hard, and I love that. Hey, absolutely. You know, I've always been a firm believer. If you have a goal in life, if you ain't willing to put that work in, then you don't deserve to get what your goal is. You know, through hard work, everything's possible. One of the best shows on YouTube, Necessary Roughness. Hey, absolutely, Travis. You already know, brother.
He's just showing
Me and
off.
Micromike be clowning, having a good
There's a lot
time.
of things that are said about LeBron James, but
And we
my
get all the
favorite
other
thing about
fellas
him is
together,
his
too.
humility. He's just so humble.
And that is
at all
LeBron
times,
James
especially when
making
talking
the
about his
jumper.
But it's the thing about it, it's a major sacrifice.
It's at 7
what
o'clock
he's doing in
every
terms of the
Wednesday.
time that he has to
But
put
if you
into
miss
to
it, just make sure that
that
you
he doesn't get tired,
watch
to
it
make
or
sure
whatever
that
on
he's
the
out there every
replay.
night.
And,
Well, I don't
you
know
know,
if
you can
saw
get your
the,
laugh.
the flowers
You
that
know,
he
you're
got
having a
his
bad day,
wife
you
on
can
Instagram, so
throw it
he's
on
definitely
and
thanking
get a
her
couple
for her
laughs.
sacrifices in raising
Hopefully
those
it brightens
three
up your
amazing
day.
children.
Jokic did
You know,
make a
it takes so
three-pointer.
much sacrifices
We got,
from
I
families,
believe,
from
a
kids, from
foul
parents
or a
to
kick
help
ball.
These athletes get to this level.
What's going on, Tyler?
And
Welcome
so,
back, brother.
Yeah, without a doubt, this man puts in hours and hours, and I think it is a great lesson for all of the young players. If you want to be great, you're going to have to make sacrifices.
All right, it's going to be side
Again,
out.
You look at again, not just his 18th year in the league, but he's played in 260
Caruso
playoff
gives
games,
it
so
to
that's
LeBron.
over 3 more
LeBron to
full
Caruso
seasons
to
of games.
Kuzma.
As
And
drives
Kuzma
inside
with
and
a
finishes.
jam.
Kuzma attacking the rim.
And again, just quick decision by Kyle Kuzma. It's either catch and shoot
Jokic.
or catch and drive. Right there, great rip through. And
Got it to
easy
Morris.
Campazzo to Jokic. Jokic
Campazzo
bumped by Harrell. Those
shoots
subtle
it,
little
but there's
ball
a
fakes, head fakes.
whistle. Montrezl Harrell.
Harrell not happy with the call, clearly.
Yeah, we'll watch it even if I miss it live.
Again,
I
just a
appreciate that,
reminder,
Jennifer.
The crew chief, James Williams, was
What's
ruled
going on,
out just
Gabriel?
prior to the
Says
game due to
Lakers.
health and safety protocol. So this game being officiated by just 2 officials, Mark Ayotte and Jason Goebel.
Why in God's green earth
Haven't
do
really
they only have
noticed,
2 officials?
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Jokic,
misses.
Harold
You
with
never
the
know what you got until
rebound.
it's gone.
LeBron
Yes, exactly.
gives it to
Once was a long way to
Kuzma.
go. It's
Foul
Kuzma's
called.
Kuzma moving well without the ball.
Yeah.
Michael
He has
Porter
been doing
Jr.
such a
with the
great
foul.
job of that, and even the ability to recognize it. I know Kyle Kuzma got so much attention when he first came into this league, but
Kyle
the
Kuzma,
ability to read off your teammates.
Flint,
LeBron
Michigan
makes a
native.
cut, and you make a second cut when he has the ball, leads the 2 free throws.
At the
Never
free
had to
throw
call a play
line.
for you.
Michael Porter picking up the foul. That's his second. So
Yeah, there's
to
only 2
Kuzma.
refs officiating this game. Kuzma makes the first free throw. Do have to mute it for copyright music. As soon as they do this little NBA store stuff, I can resume the game audio. If there's something that happens, I will call it out. Kyle Kuzma is dribbling, about to take his shot,
Kuzma out.
and he
9
makes them
points
both.
in 11
We are
minutes
back
off
with
the
the audio.
bench. As you mentioned,
Campazzo.
good game Friday, 20 and 10, his 7th double-double. He's become
Gives it
this
to
rebounding
Jokic.
fiend recently.
Well, that's how you can make an impact.
And we got a foul called.
You don't just have to do it from the scoring side. When he's playing that 2 and he's
Looks like
playing
it's
that 3,
Montrezl Harrell
He
again.
came out and said it himself that guards don't box out, and so it gets him an opportunity.
Yeah, there's
gets
going to
him
be a lot of
easy.
missed calls.
Ooh, I don't know.
Well,
What do you
Harrell's
think,
called for the foul. That's going to be
Hey,
3 on him.
appreciate
was
that,
close.
Travis Doyley. This is Necessary Roughness at 7 o'clock
He's clearly
p.m.
upset.
Eastern
Campazzo looked
Standard
like he was
Time.
there.
Tune in, a lot of fun, and do watch
And now we'll go to
Reminds
the
me-
free throw line.
Boltneck.
Reminds me of JJ
Would
Barrett,
talk
or
about
JJ
not
Barrera,
blink.
excuse me. These guys all want to. The littler guys, all they do is try and get their feet set.
What's
and
going on,
wait
basketball
for you to hit
dribble
them,
god?
and then they fall down. Whether you're being aggressive, whether you're trying to go around the screen,
And Travis, I'll hit you
sometimes they
with
get
the
benefit of the doubt being the little
super
guy.
chat filter after
Campazzo at 5'11".
when we go back on commercial
It's
break.
that little
Campazzo
guy,
did make
but
that
he
second
is,
free
as Mike
throw.
Malone says, he's an irritant
46-42,
to opponents.
7.5.
Just always in
And
your
that is
face,
Anthony,
as Anthony
the
Davis
Brow
gets inside and
Davis
draws
with
the
the
foul.
jam.
That's so difficult. This low pick and roll, it's so
Too drunk to
tight.
spell right,
The
sorry.
bottom weak side has to be over there.
Oh, it's all
extremely
good,
early. Look,
Travis.
There is no room for the bottom weak side to react. You almost have to read that pick and roll and be in the paint as it's happening, but that's going to open up things on the second side.
Davis makes the
And
free
Davis
throw.
now with 11 points. Lakers
49,
have hit their
42,
last 6 shots. They're shooting
7:28.
59% from the field. That
Jokic
first game back on February 4th.
got it to
they had a
Morris,
season high shooting from the
to
field.
Campazzo, and Campazzo
As
with the
Nuggets
triple.
answer, Make it a 4-point game. Campazzo off the bench, doing a nice job. 7 points, 3 assists. James, another slip pass, and Davis the finish. How do you
Anthony
stop that?
Davis with the jam.
You don't. That's how you're the defending champions, Mike.
Fun fact,
There is
apparently a
not
bad
lot
idea
that
to
you
ask
can
your
do to
hubby.
stop it.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music as we go with the Nuggets timeout. Apparently it's a bad idea to ask your hubby for a cardboard cutout of Travis Kelce's backside for Valentine's Day. Who knew? Oh, man, Linda, that's crazy.
Here comes the money.
And that is for
Here we
Travis
go.
Doyley
Talk.
on
Here comes
his
the money. Here comes the
super
money.
chat.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that. John Hammond says Trox Life. Subscribe, new Trox fam. Absolutely appreciate that. Tyler Nah, Lillard would drop Kuzma one-on-one in a heartbeat. Yeah, I got my money on Dame Dollar. He is too lethal with the handles and the shot. Aaron says, do you like the Lakers better or the Nuggets better? The way that they're constructed, I think the Lakers are a better team. And they're gonna be in the finals. I got a funny feeling they're actually gonna repeat. Like, it's not even gonna be close. You know, but I think Jokic and Murray need another scorer. They need another star. Aaron says, same trucks, Twins. Lakers repeating. Brooklyn versus Lakers in finals for sure. Absolutely, John. I think that game will go. I think that series maybe go about maybe 5 or 6. And Lakers will claim victorious. What's going on, Marilyn Bularan? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says go Lakers. From the Philippines. Hey, shout out to the Philippines. Brooklyn in 7. Woo, okay, John. Lakers need Kawhi Leonard. What if Denver brought in a guy like John Collins? He's rumored to be on the trade block. That would be a nice little another option. Can you imagine Jokic and John Collins? That'd be a nice little 1-2 punch for down low. Lakers 4-2 over the Nets.
Key for everybody.
All right,
Denver
we are back.
playing basically without 2 starters tonight. Will
Jamal
Barton
Murray
out with
got it to Morris.
for personal reasons.
Monte
And
Morris.
Gary Harris continues to be out.
Got
Harris
it to
without a ducker, missing his 6th consecutive game. PJ Dozier missing his 9th consecutive game. As
and Murray
comes up
no
short.
good for
Porter trying to keep it
3.
alive.
Kyle Kuzma with the rebound. Got it to Anthony Davis. Davis gives it to LeBron. I'm sorry, Kuzma gives it to LeBron.
James again.
LeBron
inside
gives
to
it to
Davis.
Anthony Davis. No
tried an
good.
adjustment, wouldn't work.
Rebounded by
Here comes Millsap.
Millsap. Porter Jr. for 3.
Michael Porter for 3.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. again. That looks like
Welcome
a
back,
contested
BF.
shot, but people don't understand. Michael Porter Jr. is a full 6'10", maybe 6'11". When you talk about his ability just to shoot over top of any contest.
Hey, that's what's up.
James
Chase
guarded by
Elliott is
Porter.
kicking some butt
Porter
at
continues to
Daytona.
work on his defense. Such a talented offensive player.
Kuzma.
A little spin. Fires
No
away.
good.
Shot won't go.
Millsap
And the
with the
rebound comes to
basketball.
Millsap. 3-point Laker lead, just past the midway point in the second.
Millsap got the
Millsap
jumper.
in. 8 points for Millsap.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope gives it to LeBron James. What's going on? It's David.
Alex Caruso.
And
Able to
Alex
finish LeBron
Caruso
James
with the
his 5th assist.
jam.
That's just so tough. Alex Caruso, you're running a 1-4, 1-3 pick and roll there for a slip and a layup. You see this, look, taking his time and just a lack of communication by the Denver Nuggets. And, you know, they've been running pick and roll. We saw it already with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And now the next pick and roll, they're bringing up guards, point
like
guards.
it's a
You
foul.
know, it could be a slip. It
Might
could be
be
a
on
pop open, but
Caruso.
great read by Caruso, seeing that he had Paul Millsap on his top half. Easy
Sorry,
slip to the
Contavious
basket for a
Caldwell-Pope.
That last foul
Jokic.
on Caldwell-Pope. Lakers have been in the penalty as Jokic
Jokic
with
made the
free
first
throws.
free throw.
Jokic already now with 16 points.
Denny Hamlin going ham.
He's like so many of the elite players. His brilliance is becoming routine. Like
It
Friday
is.
night, he had 22, 13, and 9. It was like, oh, yeah, he had a solid game.
And he makes them both.
He's
It's a 1-point
spectacular every
game,
night.
52-53.
And again,
Lakers
your
with
point,
ball
when you look at
and
his
the
career
lead.
triple doubles.
Up by one.
The man hasn't been
Schroeder
in the
to
league this
Caruso,
long,
back
and
to
he's already
Schroeder.
starting to pass some great
Screen
Hall
by
of Famers in
Anthony
the
Davis.
triple-double
Anthony
rank.
Davis to Marc Gasol. Got it to
Although Pope
Contavious
looks up at the shot
Caldwell
clock,
Pope.
5 on the 24. Although Pope
Caruso
finds
for
Caruso
three,
launches
no
a three.
good.
Davis saw the
Anthony
foul, shot
Davis,
won't go.
no good on the putback. Millsap. Got it to Jokic.
Jokic drives on Davis. Keeps
Jokic,
inside, flips it up,
turnaround
shot
hook,
good.
got
It's
it.
just so good.
And
He's so
Denver
good.
has a 1 point
He
lead.
does such a good
54,
job to be
53.
able to use his body
4:22.
and the position to make that shot over the
And
over
it's
the much bigger and more
stolen.
athletic Anthony Davis.
Monte
Millsap with the
Morris.
steal. They
for
throw it up ahead, and
three.
Morris knocks down the three-pointer. And Denver back up
57,
by 4.
53. Denver's up by
Morris getting on a
4.
start, his third start of the season tonight. Denver 10 of 21 from three-point range.
Hey, appreciate that, Robert Beanie. Welcome to the family.
Gasol. Davis hand in his face, shot short.
And
Jokic
no
grabs another
good.
rebound. That's number 4. Nuggets looking to run, and Porter finishes down the other
And
end
Michael
with the
Porter
foul.
Jr.
And the Nuggets go back up by 6, 9 straight points for Denver.
See, did he?
And this is a great
that
opportunity
an
for the
and
Denver Nuggets. Great opportunity. You see this great push ahead by Monte Morris, and oh, I know that's one that Porter wants back. You got to finish that one. That's
Oh no, he
I know
got
he got
he
your
got
legs
stuffed
bumped a
by
little
the
bit, but
rim.
I've seen him.
So he's
dunk
gonna
more
go to the free
difficult
throw
ones,
line
but look at
shooting
this.
two.
If you look at the last 2.5 minutes since LeBron James
Makes it
left the
58,
floor,
53.
the Laker
3:38
offense has
left
gotten a
in
little
the
stagnant.
half.
You know, not very good possessions the last couple of times down the
Do you
floor.
want
They
to
gotta
say a
get into
super
something.
shout
They
out to
gotta
all the
run
new
a
subscribers?
quality play here.
Meanwhile, sitting here in my basement, I thought that shot
And he
went
missed
in.
the
It
second.
carved out. Instead, he got the 2 free throws and 1 of 2 from the line.
Yeah, that's
Pope comes
Contavious
up
Caldwell Pope misses
short.
that.
Jokic
And a
throws it
bad
away.
pass by
Again, just
Jokic.
not good offense. They get
Turns
bailed
the
out
ball
with the turnover
over.
there. But you know, the Lakers have to have a very good feel. Okay, we've had a
What's
couple
going
of
on,
quick
Jerome?
shots. We've had a
Says go
turnover.
Lakers.
Let's run something, get the ball movement from one side to the next, maybe force them into a defensive mistake versus just coming out and searching for a one-pass shot.
Only the second Denver turnover. The first one was
Anthony
an offensive
Davis.
foul. Davis against Marcus
His
Gasol.
double
Porter goes
team.
to double team. Davis
is
kicks
Schroeder,
it up top.
now to
Shot clock at
Contavious
5.
Caldwell Pope.
Good defense there from Murray. Shot clock winding
Caldwell
down.
Pope
has
shoots,
to throw
air
it up,
balls
an air
at
ball. And it's going to go down the other way for Denver.
Denver
Now,
ball.
Mike, you and I aren't that smart. We've literally said that the Lakers are.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know what just happened. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see something. Okay, 1 second. Trying to fix this. Hold on, stay with me, folks. What in God's green earth, man? Okay, hold on a second. Why in God's green earth is this not? Okay. When your app starts acting up, you just want to punch things. But I'm going to breathe. Hold on a second. Why does it keep saying that? I don't care about that. Come on, ESPN. Stop being stupid. Hold on. Do it like this. Do it the old school way. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Why is this acting up? There we go. Okay, now just play. All right, hold on a sec. We're almost back. All right, we are almost back.
Agree more, Richie. He's had a terrific career.
Right,
this is his 15th year in the league. Denver now his 4th year with the Nuggets, his 3rd team. He's been playing well recently. He had a season high 22 this past Wednesday on his 36th birthday. Last 4 games he's played very well.
There we go.
James.
And LeBron James.
Millsap getting out of the way there.
At the lay-in,
62-57. That's when we talked about how intelligent his basketball IQ is.
Murray.
Minute and a half remaining.
Got it to go.
As Murray gets that one to go. Murray just 7
Ken
points.
says, laughing at this
7
chat,
from
though.
the field. And Millsap comes up hobbling. James misses that. So I didn't see how Millsap injured himself there. Slow walking up into the front court.
Slip, yeah,
Oh,
on that
Paul
little slip
Millsap.
screen. I think Alex Caruso tried to do it again, tried to come in and try to slip out.
Yep.
And
hit knee to knee.
Little buckle of the knee.
And Caruso, yep, just clipped him as he went by. So the foul on Schroeder sends Campazzo to the line.
And Campazzo, after the world around the rim, finally drops
Valentine's
in.
Dane, Rachel Nichols, and Paul Pierce.
What's going
back
on,
in the
George?
studio. And it's coming
What's
up
going
next.
on, Ty Walker? Hey, Ty, don't ever ask to do a halftime, brother.
And this is the largest lead by either team. Lakers led by 7 earlier.
You weren't
and now
even here
9-point
for
lead
what
for
do you call it, the
Denver.
halftime yesterday.
Remember that last game, Denver had that 12-point lead at halftime and got blown out in the second half. Of course, something to keep an eye on is the Anthony Davis injury. That's the most important right now for the Lakers.
Schroeder got it
Good
to
defense inside
Morris.
from
Markeith, no
Three-pointer from
good.
Matthews won't go. Jokic
Jokic
coming
with the
other way.
rebound.
And a foul. Markeith Morris also in the game now for LA. So more free throws for Denver. Lakers, a lot of fouls here in the second.
Yeah, and the Denver Nuggets have done a very, very good job so far this game.
We got
kind of their approach.
54.1.
They
Jamal
are
Murray's at
attacking
the
the
free
Lakers.
throw
They're
line.
looking to get out in transition. Obviously,
66,
Jokic is doing,
57.
you know, what Jokic does
They
on,
get
on any
67,
given night, just filling
57,
up the stat
10-point
sheets.
game.
But, you know, ultimately, it's been the contributions from, you know, Monte Morris, Porter Jr. with some good minutes, Jamal Murray. Knocked down his first shot. So, you know, the Denver Nuggets, as much as we want to talk about the Lakers, the Denver Nuggets are the ones that are being the aggressor in this game.
Murray connects on both. The Nuggets have taken 19 free throw attempts in the second quarter. The lead is 11. Final minute here in the first
All right,
half.
LeBron with the basketball. Got
Lakers
it to
trailing, but more importantly, right now without Anthony Davis.
Markeith.
Morris shot misses.
No good.
Rebound
Jokic
goes
with
to Jokic.
basketball.
9 boards to go along with 21 points.
Got it to Jamal Murray.
Fires away.
And
Hits
Jamal
a three.
Murray
Jamal
for
Murray with his
three.
second three-pointer.
71-57.
Finishing with a flourish here in the second, up by 14.
Lakers, y'all still awake?
Denver now shooting 55% from the field, 11 of 22 from three.
And LeBron
as
gets
James is
fouled.
fouled on his drive.
That is
Poor rookie.
Zeke
You
Naji.
just- You know, and don't waste any energy, Zeke. Don't waste any energy going and saying something to the officials. You put both hands in there. The veteran got the call, but you know, those are one of those ones. And then look, this is just Jamal Murray. Look, he tees up. He sees Jokic down there on the roll.
And
That's
LeBron
the
makes
Jamal
first
Murray
free throw.
that the Denver Nuggets need.
71-58.
They need him to be
27.7
aggressive, looking
left.
for his own shot. You know, I know he's dealing with a ton of injuries, but you can't let that affect your confidence and your aggressiveness.
Jennifer says, wow, Nuggets.
And for them to be elite, for them to have a chance to make the finals, he has to be elite. And they also need Michael Porter to be more consistent because he's got a chance to be that third wheel.
Yeah, but that's tough when you're talking about a guy
And
that
LeBron
really
makes
in the
them
last
both.
3 years has probably played 40
71-59.
games. And
Denver's
he's still
up with the
21
basketball.
years old. So, you know, when you're going to look at where you can get more from,
There's
it's
about a
definitely Jamal
4-second
Murray,
difference
and then
between
you just
shot
hope
clock
that
and
Porter
game
continues
clock.
to grow.
That's a great point. You forget how little time he's actually played. Had such spectacular games in the bubble, but still inexperienced. Murray, nice feet inside.
And
knocked
it
away out of bounds.
is going to be
Matthews
knocked out of
deflected it.
bounds. Stays with the Nuggets. 6.7
Just over
left
3
on the
seconds
shot
to
clock.
shoot for Denver.
Or,
as
I'm
we
sorry,
wind down
game
the first
clock.
half. Jokic,
Jokic
turns, fires, and
hits
Nikola
it.
Jokic. nails it.
4.7 left.
James drives down the lane,
LeBron
goes
with
up,
the
and
jam.
throws it down. How does that happen? A dunk down the other end.
Oh, you do not want to be in the film session for that one.
Oh, no. And Murray doesn't
And
get it off
Murray,
the time.
no
and just like
good.
the game on February
And
4th,
we are
the Nuggets
at
go into
halftime.
halftime with a 12-point lead. But
It
the
is
concern right
73
now
to
for the
61.
LA Lakers is the health of Anthony
At
Davis.
the half, Denver
Meanwhile,
with the
LeBron James at
lead.
19. Nikola Jokic at 20.
All right, I do have to mute it for copywritten music. That will do it for the first half of game audio. Let me write the score in the chat. 73. Nuggets lead. Halftime. Then I'm going to pin that comment. Ty says, Trox, I thought I was going to be here for halftime, but my girlfriend took me to dinner, so I went with it to a surprise. So I'm sorry I let you down, but my girlfriend wanted dinner. All right, Ty. I'll believe you, brother. If you want to do the halftime in this one, go ahead. I hate the Nuggets and Thunder, so those teams I hope to lose. Go Lakers. Beat them Nuggets. What's going on, Cecile? Hopefully I said your name correctly. AD did not play. Yes, Anthony Davis has played. I do not, Steven. And this is why.
In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy!
Shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of Dad's streams. But yeah, it is illegal to show the game, so I can't. Sorry about that, Steven. But you're more than welcome to come out, hang out. You know, while the other streams get shut down, you know your boy's going to be here for you. What's going on, Spiky? 1777. What's going on? But I am going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat, so we'll be able to chat it up. And when we come back, it'll be the start of the third quarter. And I'll also do the halftime stats, unless Ty wants to do that. Put the box score of it in the chat as well. But with that being said,
thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
absolutely. And enjoy some music from my brother-in-law. Does all my music for my channel. So enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the chat and at the start of the third quarter.
This is LP. This the LP. This the LP.
right, all right. We are back. We are still on halftime. I just saw it is snowing in San Antonio. Abby must be happy right now. Having a few good games isn't saying anything. Jennifer, yes. Abby was happier in the earliest dreams that it was snowing. What's going on, Swelly84? San Antonio, Texas, stand up. Linda, things are moving so fast in NASCAR. That's why. Only 19 more likes till 100. Let's get this, people. I appreciate that, Kenneth. What's going on, Jason? 210 Tone City. And we beat the Hornets today. What's good, bro? Good to be back. Absolutely. Great to have you back, brother. What's going on, Kelly Gardner? How's it going, brother? What's going on, Mo 9C31 Triple Z? Says go Nuggets. RJ Hampton. Kelly says go Lakers. Tyler, a few good games. Carmelo has been one of the best role players all year. He's going to be sixth man of the year. What's going on, Madame? Bribery channel says shout out, men. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for coming out, Madame. What's going on, Jonathan? Says go Lakers. What's going on, Eric Fleming? Oh, let me get the court back up and running while we're still on halftime. All right, bring back up the chat. Shout out to Mason Mendoza. Do you follow NBA Draft 2021 picks? Who'll be shining in the NBA next season? I do. I will be doing the March Madness. In fact, I will be doing March Madness, and that's another reason why I do that. So I can kind of keep up on, who's coming in, who's coming out of the end for the NBA, and things like that. So absolutely, I do follow the NBA draft. I did the last year's draft, 2020 NBA draft. I was live for that. I do the NFL draft as well. But we do that more or less with a group of fellas here in the Infinite Sports Network, a group that I'm with. So we'll kind of split it up between 3 to 4 channels.
And no
All right,
update
we
yet
are
from
back.
the Lakers concerning that. Again, as Richard said, he missed a couple of games with that Achilles soreness. It looked like in the same area, but as soon as we hear anything, we'll pass it along.
LeBron James misses the
misfires
triple.
Out of 3. Michael Porter
comes
Jr. the other way
with the rebound.
As we mentioned several times in the first half, Denver had a 12-point lead the first time these two teams met.
Jamal Murray.
The second half. Obviously,
Jamal
a different scenario
Murray,
without Davis. Different
turnaround
scenario
jumper,
in Denver
gets
as
fouled.
Murray draws the foul.
And what I like about what the Denver Nuggets are doing here, they come out right away. First play, they try and get Jamal Murray on the block. Let's get our superstar going. Sometimes it's not just on the superstar. It's not just on the player. It's forcing his involvement, forcing his rhythm, which hopefully can lead to a productive second half.
Well, Mike Malone telling us earlier today as Murray hits the free throw. Malone, who's done such a terrific job in Denver now, his 6th year as head coach, says we've got to figure out a way to get him going.
Or basketball better?
Have been a part of it.
I like both
earlier,
of them. It's
Richard,
like a 1A, 1B for me.
Maybe pressure.
Those are my top 2 favorite sports. I did play both.
Got to come back and play that
I was
level
a starter.
again.
A 4-year starter in high school, basketball and football,
such a
team
controlled
captain in
environment.
both as
no
well.
No family, no friends, all the treatment, all the basketball. You were just
all
immersed
got
in this
it
game.
to
Really
Schroeder. Schroeder gets fouled. Foul is on the ground.
Foul and one.
I think they waved it off. They're going to Have a side
Jalen
out.
Green as
LeBron
a
James
prospect
trying to
for
argue
me
his
all the
point
way.
with Jason Goble. Jason Goble and Mark
There's
Ayotte,
no Kyle
the
Kuzma,
two
doesn't
officials
start.
tonight. That's
He
right,
comes
two
off the
officials.
bench.
James Williams, the crew chief, ruled out right before due to health and safety protocol.
Here comes Gasol
This is
now.
a playoff game. They always
Contavious
have an
Caldwell
alternate, but
Pope
not in the regular
gets
season,
fouled.
as Caldwell Pope draws the foul.
Caldwell Pope goes to the free throw line, shooting
Meanwhile,
two.
Kyle Kuzma starting in place of Anthony Davis.
Zeke Naji is about to enter
And
the
the
game.
referees already have a very, very
Which
difficult
Michael
job.
Green.
And, here you have a national television game against two of the best teams in the conference, two of the best players
Katie
in the
Schaefer
NBA.
says,
and
you
you
got
know there's
152
even
in the
more
building
scrutiny on
looking
them
at
now
this
that they're
video
down
and not
a person.
100 likes. What? Like and subscribe. Appreciate that, Katie.
Also, Paul Millsap did not start, so Michael Green did. Green quickly goes out. And Zeke Naji, the rookie from Arizona, comes
All right,
back
here
in.
we
So
go.
he's been getting
Contavious
some nice
Caldwell
minutes the
Pope.
past week.
Well, and that's a tough part when you
And he
have
makes
these
them
injuries
both.
and you have guys like Gary Harris out and Will Barton.
Monte
You
Morris.
get these young players like R.J. Hampton or Zeke Naji that are
That's
able to step in
basketball.
and give you minutes, but when those guys come
Got it to
back,
Jokic.
so even then, trying to get that rhythm as
Out
young
to
players
Jamal
and for
Murray.
this team continuity can be difficult.
Turnover
Off the
stolen
turnover.
by Kyle
Michael Green had
Kuzma.
to sit down after picking up his fourth foul.
Contavious Caldwell Pope. Out of
Quickly closed
Schroeder.
out by Murray.
Dennis Schroeder with basketball. Got it to LeBron, back to Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Screen by Gasol, doesn't use it.
Schroeder gets inside.
And got a
Layup
block
shot
by
knocked away.
Michael Porter Jr.
Here comes Jokic.
Michael Porter Jr.
And Porter running the floor.
with a jam.
Great job by Porter.
Kyle
Way to get out of the
Kuzma.
block and the dunk.
That's right. You see the athleticism. And
Eric
there's so
Flynn
much
says he'd be a
potential
great
there.
commentary.
But like you said earlier, he just needs to play.
Appreciate that, Eric. And Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma
from downtown. Kyle
for
Kuzma, another strong game.
three.
Kuzma's got 12 points off the bench, although starting here
It
in the
is
third.
77-66.
Decisions. Catch and drive, catch and shoot.
10,
swing the
12
ball, kind of
remaining in the
eliminates
third
any
quarter.
kind of extra
Jokic
stuff in
with
your
the
game that's
basketball.
unnecessary.
By the way, they gave him a 2
Oh,
point
good
on that
cut. Couldn't finish
good
that
defense
dunk by
inside.
Michael Porter Jr. Zeke
Naji on the
Naji.
drive.
Oh, and it
Knocked
hits
out of
Zeke
bounds. Last touch
Naji.
by Porter. Lakers will get it back down 11.
Last touch by Denver.
And you see the
Lakers
Lakers are trying
ball.
to push the pace. They're not walking
That
the
was a
ball up the
near
floor. They're
save.
trying to pick up that pace and trying to speed up the
LeBron
flow of this game.
James has the basketball. Guarded by Naji. Got it to Contavious Caldwell
on the
Pope.
drive, using the
Caldwell
left hand and
Pope
banks it home.
with a lay-in. Cuts that deficit down to 10.
So back to 10,
77-67.
2.5 gone by here in this third
We got
quarter.
9.5 to play
Lakers
in the
have been
third quarter.
A great road team all year.
Here
12
comes
and 2,
Jokic
although it's
out of Monte
sometimes, Richard, it
Morris.
just sounds,
Monte
I think we
Morris
should talk about
drives.
home and road with the no fans, although that's starting to change
Got
a
it to
little bit.
Jokic.
It's different in
Jokic.
Denver because you got elevation. So they
Murray.
still have a
Murray
home
for
court advantage.
three. No good.
Murray had to throw it up.
And Gasol with the rebound. LeBron brings it up. Got it to Schroeder. Schroeder drives.
That much of a difference
Schroeder
as a
got it
visiting
blocked by Michael
It
Porter
does, especially in
Jr.
the first quarter.
Here
Trying to get
comes
your win. The start
Jokic.
of the second, the start
Out
of the
of
second
Zeke
half can be
Naji.
difficult.
And Zeke
Just
Naji
needs
for
Naji step in
three.
for an uncontested three.
80 to
Yeah,
67.
it can. It takes you. You got to hydrate. The lips start getting chapped. It's very, very difficult. At least the first quarter or the second half.
Marc Gasol with the basketball.
Your lips
Got
start
it to
getting
LeBron
chapped
James.
during the game. Yeah, because your body starts getting
uses the screen
dehydrated.
by
Your body
Gasol.
starts getting dehydrated.
Shoots
Oh,
a
trust me.
three. LeBron no good.
So you need lip balm on the bench. is
Murray
what you're
got it
telling me.
to
And
Jokic.
Karl Malone always used to have
LeBron guarding
chapstick in his
Jokic.
sock. That's
Got it
from,
to
that's from
Murray.
playing up in that Utah
Murray
area.
shoots. No good.
Murray
Jokic
misses that. Jokic
got
gets
the
rebound,
loose
back
ball.
out.
Michael Porter
Porter
Jr.
Jr.
no
off the ball.
good. Rebounded by Marc Gasol.
Caldwell Pope. Nice
LeBron
little
James
ball
to
fake.
Caldwell Pope, no good. And a putback jam by Kyle
Become an offensive
Kuzma.
rebounding machine recently. Goes flying in. And a timeout call.
And we got a timeout taken. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What a putback jam for Kyle Kuzma, the Flint, Michigan native. Ty says, after Dale Jr. retired, I fell in love with Elliott, so Elliott fan now. Tyler says, Kuzma. Jennifer says, Lakers defense. It sucks that 88 is and not in NASCAR this year. Yeah, the last time I was able to watch really NASCAR, I was working at a car dealership. And that was back when Jimmy Johnson was one of the top drivers. Back in the early to mid 2000s. We are almost at 200 viewers. Hey, appreciate that, Katie. And appreciate each and every single one of you in the chat. Ty says, I want to wreck right now. Now Johnson's retired. Yeah. Now Alex Bowman drives the 88. Only 6 more likes away from 100. Let's get those likes up and subscribe. Appreciate that, Kenneth. Look for drivers to pit starting right now, says BF. How many points does Kuzma have? I can find out real quick. And Kyle Kuzma has 13 points, has played 17 minutes, has 3 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 5 for 7, 1 for 2 from the 3, and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. I meant 48, not 88. You're welcome, Jennifer. And if you guys ever want to request any games, definitely hit me up on Twitter. That is the quickest way to request games.
11 offensive boards.
We are back.
And tonight with Anthony Davis out, he's got 13 points, 3 boards. Lakers, though, still down by 11. Murray finds some good space. Can't connect.
Murray, no good. LeBron with the rebound.
8th rebound.
And Horton Tucker.
Oh, nice move and the foul.
Got the and one. Talon Horton Tucker.
And again, look at LeBron
Got
James
that
eyes
baby
up, just
and a
pushing it
foul.
ahead. And this is a difficult finish with a little English.
Just snaps that pass.
Crocs, please do
Tucker
Super
a
Bowl
chance for the
55,
three-point
Jags
play. The
versus
20-year-old. Second year out of Iowa State from Chicago.
And he makes the free throw.
Continues to impress when he gets his opportunities. 8 points off the bench tonight.
And Zeke Naji for 3.
Okay,
from
Zeke.
downtown.
83-71.
He's got 8 points off the bench. Back to 12 for Denver.
LeBron with
no
basketball.
hesitation from him, Richard.
No,
It's
catch and
Marcus
shoot.
All.
Simplify
Gasol
the game,
gives it to
especially if you're a
Schroeder.
young player.
And
Catch
Schroeder
and shoot,
gives
catch
it to
and drive.
LeBron James.
James drives in.
Drives.
Falls back. Shot
No
goes off the rim.
good.
And Jokic already with his 13th rebound.
Got it to Monty Morris. Morris got the lay in.
Morris flips it up and in.
My guy, Monte Morris. I had him as a rookie in Denver, and when I tell you he has come so far, it
Yeah,
has
I
been
can do the
impressive to
NASCAR
watch his
races
growth
once I
from
come
the
back.
G League under
As
Coach
long as it
Matt
doesn't
Brazzi.
interfere
It's just great
with,
to see him rewarded with a contract extension this summer.
With March Madness.
Schroeder answers back with his second three-pointer. Morris is one of those guys that, I mean, you know, a backup point guard is
March
essential in
Madness
today's
or
NBA.
the
and
NBA
he's one of
playoffs
the more
do trump
unheralded
anything
backup point
else.
guards.
He really
Outside
is
of
second round
UFC.
pick, but You know, when we talk about how much work he put in
Jamal
the G
Murray
League and in the
hits
offseason
it
to get
for
better,
three.
Jamal Murray knocks down another
88
three.
to 74,
You can see the Lakers want to have a conversation.
left in the third quarter.
Leads back up to 14.
Gasol gives it to
Kuzma fakes and leans
Kuzma.
in, maybe trying to draw the foul.
No
Ball
good.
batted around.
And Michael Porter Jr. gives it to Monte Morris. Got it to Jokic. Jokic for
walks into the
three. No
three-pointer.
good. Kuzma with the
And Kuzma
rebound.
grabs another board.
Got it to LeBron.
Past the midway point here in the third. Denver with a 14-point lead. Lakers probably playing the rest of the way without Anthony Davis. Left in the second quarter, pulling that right Achilles that's been sore by him recently.
And Schroeder. No good.
Unable to
Rebounded by Jamal Murray. And a bad
Murray
pass.
pushes, but turns it over.
Looking for Michael Porter Jr.
This week's NBA Saturday primetime matchup presented by AT&T 5G on ABC.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. I will be, yes, Anthony Davis is hurt. He was holding his Achilles. That's been sore. So he probably is going to be out this game, probably going to take a couple games off. And, hopefully Godspeed recovery for Anthony Davis. I hate seeing injuries. Yeah, especially with Achilles injuries, you got to be super cautious. Now that's a real injury. So, with those types of injuries, I don't mind players taking rest for that. What's going on, Marco Chua? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says go, 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 Nuggets. Let's go, Denver. Get out there and win this. Take the next 4 or 5 games off. Yeah. Oh, and this one is for Jennifer, talking about Super Bowl 55 with the Lions and the Jaguars.
Playoffs? Are you serious?
Playoffs? Detroit Lions, they'd be lucky if they win 3 games. Lions are definitely in a rebuild mode after trading away Matthew Stafford. What's going on, Queenie? Says, let's go, LeBron James. Put LeBron James with a muscle. Tyler says, no, we can't lose, AD. Go Lake Show. We just want to win, says Kenneth. I got to go stream the 500 on Sportscaster. Okay, Ty, have a wonderful night. Appreciate you for coming out. And appreciate you for doing the halftime. Detroit Lions that go 14-2 will have, you have to have faith trucks. I mean, we don't have money, though. We don't have money to get free agents. We have currently, 6 draft picks? I mean, it's going to be tough, Travis. I'm just trying to be real. What's going on, Justin? Says, yo, what's up, trucks? How's it going, Justin? Have to go in 10 minutes, sorry. I appreciate that, Katie. Queenie says, shout out from my good friend Don Ramos. Haas says, watching right now. Hey, that's what's up. Appreciate that, Queenie. Appreciate that, Don.
What a journey and what a life, Richard.
All right, Marc Gasol got his talent. Horton Jr.
did so much for so many people and continuing to be an advocate in so many different ways.
No good. Rebounded by Jokic.
Just growing up, that was my dad's favorite player. So Laker fan. I was born in LA, so watching Kareem and just hearing all the stories about the activism, meant so much to me.
Morris shoots.
No
good. Caruso
grabs the rebound.
With the rebound.
Under 5 to play here in the third.
Got it to
Lakers with a 7-game winning streak, but having to play the second half without Anthony Davis.
So Horton Tucker, back to Caruso, wide open for three.
Caruso wide open.
Good. Saved by Marc Gasol. Kuzma, no good. Monte Morris with the rebound.
4 of 21, Richard.
Yeah, this was the crucial portion of the end of the first half. LeBron James went out of the game. This second unit has to really hold on here and try and fight and keep themselves within reach.
No good for three.
Porter off the
rebounded by Kuzma.
During this 7-game winning streak for the Lakers,
basketball.
They've done it while their three-point shot has not been consistent at all. In fact,
to Horton Tucker.
When they started,
now back to Schroeder.
They were 5th in the NBA in
screen by Kuzma. Got it to Horton Tucker. Down to Marc
Gasol.
And Marc Gasol for three.
Needed 3 for the Lakers. Just showing how good their defense has been.
88-77. 3:52 remaining in the third quarter.
Travels. When you play defense and you're the #1 rated defense, you're going to win games, especially the games that you need to when your shot's
Michael
not
Porter Jr. top of the key, shoots good.
Porter connects.
90-77.
They missed Davis obviously at both ends of the floor, but he is just the things he does defensively that you see and that only the coaches see and notice when they look at the film.
Marc Gasol gives it to Schroeder. Now to Kuzma. Kuzma drives, dribbles it back out.
From Najee shutting off Kuzma.
Got it to Marc Gasol.
Gasol, quick pass.
Horton Tucker, no good. Zeke Najee with a rebound.
Love watching these young guys, Richard, like Najee. They, you get an opportunity in a big game
Pazzo
against a quality opponent.
Now
they're just unafraid.
Morris no good, and Zeke Najee with the putback lay-in.
You have to have that confidence in yourself that, hey, I don't get many opportunities. When I do get that opportunity,
Tucker drives, falls, got it stolen by Campazzo.
4 minutes can turn into 8, can turn into 15, can turn into you being a rotation player
Michael Porter
very easily if you perform.
Kicks it out to Monte Morris, now to Jokic.
The game, 15-point
advantage.
advantage.
To Michael Porter Jr. No good from 3. Kyle Kuzma brings it up. Drives.
Kuzma, good aggressive
and gets the lay-in. 92-79, 2:22 left in the third. Timeout taken. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Katie says, we got 2 more thumbs up now. Wow. So we're 2 away from, I believe it's 100. What's going on? Isaiah Mickles says, way to go, Najee. Porter has to score more. Jennifer Addison says, yay, 100 likes. Hey, appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Man, our Red Wings took a hit when Jimmy Howard left. Yeah. I've always been a firm believer we got to go draft a good goaltender. Hockey Town needs to be back to being Hockey Town. What's going on, CJ? All right, here we go.
For the Lakers and something that's been bothering them.
Pazzo hit that for 3.
Look at that ball movement. And we got a foul.
Yeah, Pazzo knocking down his 3rd three-pointer. He's got 12 points in 13 minutes.
And again, look, you see the double team. Then you get a great cut by Porter Jr. Hampton with the quick swing. That is great basketball by the Denver Nuggets.
So the foul was off the ball. The basket's going to count.
Basket
So he
counts.
goes to
Jamal
16.
Murray at the free throw line shooting 1
They
on
make
the
all
technical
the plays.
free throw. Do have to mute it for copywritten music. And he makes it. It's 96-79, 2:07 left in the third quarter. And here comes Campazzo.
So there was a technical foul called on Lionel Hollins on the bench. That's what Murray shot. And now Campazzo will shoot the
All right, so it's 97-79.
Now to 18. Campazzo,
Got
13
reverse
points,
scores.
13 minutes off the bench.
And it's a
29-year-old
foul
from
by
Argentina
Campazzo.
having a strong game tonight.
Lakers
Yeah, he
already
has, but
missing
he's such a
Anthony
decorated
Davis.
player.
Absolutely.
He's one of those guys that you might not have ever heard of, but 4-time Spanish Super Cup winner, 4-time Argentinian League champion. Like, this guy
LeBron
has been in
James
so
with
many
basketball.
big games, even though we might not have heard of him
Got
in the
it to
league. He's a guy that's
Caruso.
played in a lot of high-level games.
Caruso to
Two-time
Harrell,
Olympian
and
as well
Montrezl
as Montrezl
Harrell
Harrell flips it up and in.
got the jumper to go.
Denver shooting 51% from the field. They hit 15 of 33 from downtown. Pass inside goes to Murray. Murray operating against Caruso.
And
Double
Jamal
team.
Murray gets fouled by
And foul.
Caruso.
Lakers not happy at all.
Ooh, that's
What's
one
going on,
of those where
Justin?
you had a third
Justin
official.
Holmgren
I
in
don't
the
know if he
building
would have got
says,
that
hello,
call.
how was your day today?
We're going to need to see
It's
that
been
replay.
great.
Great footwork,
This
though,
is game
by Jamal.
3 of a
Jabbing
triple
in and
header. I was
And I
on for
couldn't
3
see it from
games.
that
The
angle.
Celtics Wizards, followed by the Blazers Mavericks, and now
Hey,
the
if we
Lakers
lose
and
one
the
more
Nuggets.
official, we can just go to the call your own fouls. How long do you think that game would take?
All right, Katie, have a wonderful night.
No,
Happy
we've seen
Valentine's
this a
Day.
bunch. You know, injuries have happened, and an official goes down, and the 2 officials have to finish the game. I've never seen where 2 officials have gone down. Seen, I do remember, though, when
Jamal Murray
we
has
just had
19
2
points, 5 for
officials,
12, 6
and one
rebounds,
got
and 4
hurt,
assists.
and one guy had to finish the game.
And put another point on that.
That's
I still
brutal.
want to
That's-
see the
Makes
call
the
your, I
free
want to see
throw,
the call your own
99 to
fouls,
1,
Mike.
or
That's what I just-
99 to
I want to see if we
81.
would break a record or how many fights we break.
132 left in the third quarter.
Denver by 18, minute and a half remaining here in the third.
Wesley Matthews gives it to Caruso. And Caruso for 3.
That's going to be one way for this Laker team to get back into this game. They're going to have to rebound the ball. They're going to have to turn over the Denver Nuggets
Jamal
and then turn
Murray.
that into easy buckets
Now
or
with
three
basketball,
pointers.
gives it to Jokic.
They're just 6
Jokic
of
with a
25 from
floater.
downtown. Jokic
And
shot no
put
good.
back.
The tip in.
Who's that? Kinkar?
So the Nuggets just continue. 101 points they have.
LeBron James drives. No
James
good.
Foul call.
Rebounded by Hampton. Jamal Murray with the basketball. Screen by
Murray
Jokic.
splits the defense.
Jamal
gets inside.
Murray
Layup
off the glass
It's good.
and
Sweet move
in.
from Jamal Murray.
103,
You just love to see
84.
that confidence. You love to see
30
that fire
seconds
from
left
Jamal.
in the third. Oh, LeBron saves
Batted around.
it.
James comes up with it. James has not scored here in this third period.
And there's a
And draws the foul.
whistle.
Murray trying to save
like
his
it's on
James
Jamal
that initiated
Murray.
the contact. Not going to get any sympathy there, so he's going to shoot a couple of free throws. James will.
See, he's got his arm underneath there. Yeah, everything there looks legal.
Jennifer says, yeah, Lakers might be finished unless
This
the
is the thing
Nuggets
for
take
Jamal.
a nap
Jamal
and allow the
Jokic
Lakers to
does
climb
that
back
7
into
times
this.
a game to every
And
big
LeBron
man
makes the first free
in the
throw.
league. So
103
third
to
of the NBA.
85,
What's
17
up now?
seconds on the
Harden is a
nose
master
left
of
in the
that,
third
too.
quarter.
Yes.
LeBron James finally scores in the third quarter, has now 20 points.
James now 20 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds.
And he misses the second.
Michael Porter the rebound.
Jamal Murray. He's looking for Capazzo. Knocked out of bounds.
Just deflected.
Got 3.4 seconds. Jamal Murray is about to inbound. Got it to Jokic. Jokic for three. No good. Rebounded by
in the third quarter. The Denver Nuggets, an 18-point lead.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. When we come back, it's going to be the start of the fourth quarter, the money quarter. What's going on, John Paul? Says never give up. Absolutely. Says go, 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 Lakers. Chalks, what games are you doing tomorrow? Let me see. I can look at the schedule. And actually, we can talk about it, and I'll let you guys decide today what games we'll do tomorrow. We are going to do 2 streams. A shout out to Travis Doyley. There's LeBron, and then there's playoff LeBron. Lego need playoff LeBron. Do you have a chance to beat the Nuggets with that $5 super chat?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, do you guys want the Chicago Bulls at the Indiana Pacers, Houston Rockets at the Washington Wizards, Atlanta at the New York Knicks? Let me know which one you guys want. Okay, which one do you want to see, Jennifer? We got Cleveland, Golden State, Miami, Clippers, Brooklyn, Sacramento. But which games do you guys want to see? Knicks game? So that's what? Atlanta, New York? What's going on, Broadcast Street Smart Media? Says Bet Kings. What's the next game? That's what we're trying to figure out. We got either Chicago, Indiana, Houston, Washington, Atlanta, New York. That'd be either one of those 3 for the first game. And then for the last game, okay, it seems like the Nets and the Kings is the game. We already got 2 votes on that one. Okay, so we're going to do the Brooklyn Nets at Sacramento Kings, but what game do you guys want to do for the first one? Let me know. Chicago, Indiana, Houston, Washington, or Atlanta, New York?
End of the third, end of the second quarter, beginning of the third, how you guys really kind of broke away from the Lakers.
You know, the big thing going into
Jokic
this game,
airballs
was not feeling their break, taking care of the basketball.
Bron brings it up with the rebound.
Job of that through 3 quarters. We know they're a tremendous running team, so we want to try to slow them down, and that starts with their offense. Obviously, Jamal and McCullough playing very well, and I love the fact we're getting great minutes from guys like R.J. Hampton, Zeke Naji, Latko Chanchar, guys coming into the game ready to play, and our defense is where this is how you win games in the NBA. Beating a great team like L.A., it starts on the defensive end.
Yeah, thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate you joining us.
Appreciate it. All right, thank you.
Well, his team up by 18 to start the fourth. Chanchar with the foul on Caruso, so Caruso will go to the line. A couple of headlines for tonight. If you just happen to be tuning in,
Caruso
Anthony
makes
Davis
first
leading
free
the
throw.
game late second quarter. As, according to Wojo, apparently re-aggravated that Achilles
Okay, we got some Heat games.
soreness that he's had. Caused him to miss a couple of games.
And you've
Denver's
seen
taking full
so
advantage.
Yeah, you've seen so many Achilles injuries, especially from stars in recent years. You know, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Boogie Cousins, and so obviously being a key part of what the Lakers are doing, and really this entire league.
Got Bulls,
He's going to
Pacers.
be precautious, and you understand why, because we've just seen a slew of injuries, with Achilles that really puts you out an entire year.
We had a Houston.
Well, Frank Vogel and the Lakers will hold their breath
Washington.
about that MRI that's going to happen tomorrow. Hampton. And foul's going to go against
We
the
had
Lakers.
the Knicks as well.
Look who's out there on the floor. Chanchar out there on the floor. Hampton, Campazzo, and your man Najee all getting some good minutes against the defending champs tonight. Murray.
And Jamal Murray
25 for Murray.
makes that.
Yeah, this could be
Oh,
the game.
hold on a
Hopefully,
second. I
if you're
forgot to
the
put up
Denver
the
Nuggets fan, this is what you want to
basketball
see
court.
from Jamal Murray. Hopefully, this game could be the game that helps him turn that corner.
James off the ball. Nice feed from Horton Tucker.
Yeah, speaking of turning the corner, you want to watch out from that. LeBron James does such a good job of cutting as other guys are driving and making himself available for drop-off passes.
Campazzo, excellent job off the bench, directing the offense. Feed inside. And trying to
LeBron
deflect it. Does good defense.
Gets the rebound.
Challenge him down low.
And
quickly down the other
Caruso
end, and that
with the
forces a quick
lay-in.
timeout from Mike
106 to
Malone. As the Lakers
91.
cut it to 15 here in the opening
10-14
minutes
left
of
in
the
the
fourth.
fourth. Timeout taken Denver. All right, looks like I'm going to have to put these up for a vote. Because all three of the games I mentioned for 7 o'clock has been requested. And 2 out of the 3 for 10 o'clock. Tyler says, Lakers Nation, stand up. Travis Doyley says, Denver Nation, stand up. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to put this up for vote on the community tab. All right, so we got, whoops. Okay, we got the Bulls at Pacers. Was that Houston Rockets at Wizards? And then what is that? Hawks at Knicks. Okay, post number 1 is up. All right, and then the Nets. At Kings. All right, so we do have both polls up. What games do you want to see for game 1? And what games do you want to see for game 2? Shout out to Jacob Osborne with the $2 super chat.
But again, they're doing it without Anthony Davis,
You're the
who's
best
done for the
NBA
night.
streamer. Go Nuggets. I appreciate that, brother.
15, still over 10 minutes
Shout out
remaining
to
here
you,
in the
Jacob.
The difference is you're talking about Detroit's, you're talking about Oklahoma City's and Memphis, and with all due respect to those teams that do have talent,
And Zeke
this is
Naji.
the Denver Nuggets.
4-3.
And they have an MVP candidate on their team. They
What's going
have
on, Jay Miller? What's
future
going on,
All-Star
Michael and
Jamal Murray, and a
Romero?
ton of talent. So being
Nemesis
down
16.
18-19 to this team on the road is very, very different.
And how about Najee knocking down another 3? He's 4 for 4.
LeBron has the basketball, turnaround jumper.
He set a career high with
No
14
good.
earlier
Green
this
with
week,
the
or
rebound.
last week. This young man getting an opportunity and coming through.
Murray with the basketball.
Carroll guarding Murray. Take the ball out of his hands. Hampton kicks it out.
Campazzo
Campazzo.
gets
And
fouled.
he's fouled by Horton Tucker. It's going to be the 3rd team foul already against the Lakers.
MSO says,
And you
go
have to
Nuggets.
compliment Coach Malone, giving these young players
OMG,
opportunities. This is the Los
OMG,
Angeles Lakers. You can
horrible
go to
NASCAR
veterans.
wreck.
You can shorten
Uh-oh.
your
Is everyone okay?
bench and say we're only going to play 7-8 guys because this is a game. But to give guys
Murray.
like Zeke Naji and give R.J. Hampton opportunities, these are huge growing opportunities. But it takes trust from a coach.
Campazzo, no
Back
good.
shot, one go. Caruso
Final
the
lap
rebound.
and no clue, Kenneth.
Well, he's going to gain more trust with the way Najee's playing tonight.
Caruso
James
gives it to
guarded by
LeBron.
Jamal Murray. Pass deflected and stolen.
And
Campazzo down the
Campazzo with the lay-in.
No, I don't think he's ready to
111
dunk
to
right now.
91.
Why was he not warmed up?
It's a 20-point
15
game.
points for Campazzo.
8.5 left to play. Still a
keep
lot
it
of
together,
time. But the time to start
ties
getting
its
it
season
together
high.
is right
So
now.
Najee and Campazzo with season
Montrezl
highs.
Harrell
Fouled by JaMychal Green.
gonna be on the ground,
Michael Green's
side
had a rough
out.
night, 5,011 minutes.
My dad is calling me. BRB.
And great
All right,
deflection.
Jennifer.
You see them coming over and just, heading.
Brad is a
just
dirty
easy.
driver.
Look at this. I thought he was going to dunk it. I'm not going to lie.
Lots of cars on fire.
He has played a terrific game tonight.
Well, looks like I'll be watching
20.
Sports
Actually, this is
Center.
the largest lead. Every time the Lakers made a little run. Nice feed
And
inside from
Caruso.
Harrell. Caruso is now with 11 points off
Got
the
it.
bench.
With the reverse lay-in.
There's been so much conversation about LeBron James minutes over this past probably 2-3 weeks. I'm
Hampton
really
with
curious
basketball.
how many more minutes Frank Vogel is going
Hampton
to go
drives,
with him,
gets
given
fouled,
the lead
goes
and
to
the
the
time
free throw line,
that's
shooting
left in this
2.
game.
Yeah, especially this past week with all the overtimes and
Campazzo
double
has
overtimes.
15 points. And I spelled the
He's
last
just
name
one
wrong.
assist shy of a triple-double.
LeBron James is a assist
Foul on
shy.
Matthews.
Shout out to Mark Simpson. Welcome, brother.
And Hampton to the line. Hampton's played 15 minutes
Sage
off the
White
bench.
Shadow, welcome. Whoops, do have to mute it for copywritten music. Soon as anything happens while it's on mute, I do let you guys know. And we are back.
Watching
All right,
some of those
Hampton.
highlights from the bubble, that seems like years ago already.
It's a bowl.
It was only
113 to
October
93.
when the Lakers won the title.
Omar says,
I was there
R.I.P.
for 40
Lakers.
days. I know you and the crew were calling
Al
games.
Kuzma.
It was an amazing experience. Just compliments to the NBA and all the teams
Kuzma.
that sacrificed and got it
Looking
done.
for Matthews. Got it to Harrell. Back to Matthews.
Nice give
Now
and
to
go.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Caldwell
Shoots
Pope
a
who just
three.
left.
In and
That
out.
one
No
in and out.
good.
Hampton the rebound.
Oh, man. about 3/4 of the way down. Rattles out.
Well, Denver trying to win their 3rd straight before they
Pazzo
head
gets it
east.
back from Green.
He's
Out
got
to
a
Jamal
road trip
Murray.
coming up after this one. 4 games on the East
And
Coast.
stolen. Shout out Travis
Turnover.
Doyley with the $5 super chat. It's
And
not
lost
out
it
of bounds.
A turnover.
Says
It's
the
only
Lakers in the 4th
7th
quarter.
turnover
All
by the
right,
Lakers.
I'm going
Meanwhile,
to
the
head
Nuggets only
out.
5 turnovers tonight.
It's been a really clean game from that standpoint, but where you have to compliment the Denver Nuggets.
Appreciate that,
is
Travis
they're
Doyley.
holding the
Says,
Lakers to
and then
6 for
Tyler says Lakers are
6 for
17 time
26 from
champions.
3.
I think they're going to repeat and
Obviously
make it
not having
18
Anthony
time
Davis out there
champions.
kind of hurt you on the glass, but
Pazzo
they've done a
gives
pretty
it to
good job
Murray.
of playing a clean, efficient game.
Murray no
and
good.
not giving the Lakers fast break
Markieff
opportunities
Morris with the
and
rebound.
second chance points and extra
Schroeder.
rebounds.
It has been
Gives
a
it back to
lot of
Markieff,
positives
back
for
to
Denver
Schroeder.
tonight. Schroeder drives
Schroeder
inside.
no good.
Deflected.
Nnaji with the
Campazzo will come
rebound.
the other way.
Gives it to
One of the
Campazzo.
positives has been the Denver bench. 40 points
Green
for
by
the Denver
Green.
bench.
Got it to Hampton. RJ Hampton for
Hampton lets
3,
it
no
fly.
good. Markieff Morris with the rebound. Schroeder gives it back to Morris.
Morris pass inside to
Now to Kuzma, and Kuzma with the
quickly scores.
lay-in. 113-95, 6:10 left in the 4th quarter.
Kuzma another 17
going on,
points
Melchor
on 7 of 11 from the
Garcia?
field. Also 6 rebounds.
Says ha ha ha. Yes,
Nice
go
recent
Denver,
stretch of
go.
games for Kyle Kuzma.
RJ Hampton shoots,
Hampton comes up short.
misses,
They're still
and stolen.
there's
Hey,
I don't know
welcome
how much,
to
you know, how much fight the Lakers still have
prospects,
in them
Jacob
right now,
Osborne.
but for these young players, for the
Appreciate
Denver
that,
Nuggets,
brother.
Nnaji, Campazzo's not a young player, but you still want to
Join the
keep
dark
using
side
this
and root for
opportunity to get
Denver,
better.
says Travis Doyley. All right, we got a timeout taken. Denver takes the timeout. 5:40 left in the 4th quarter. 113-95. John Paul says, "What's wrong, Lakers? They did lose Anthony Davis in the 2nd quarter. Was holding his Achilles. Looks like he just, re-aggravated it." But hopefully he is all right, makes a speedy recovery. Jacob says, "I will support any way I can for you." Hey, I appreciate that, Jacob. Definitely means a lot. Ty says, "Michael McDowell, a no-name, just won the 500 with a big wreck at the end." Travis Doyley says, "Lakers life." What's going on, Keaton? Or Caden? Says, "Wow." Yeah, that's crazy. I heard multiple cars were on fire. I'm gonna have to watch Sports Center and catch the replays. Trox, I sent you the crash video. Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out Linda. Appreciate that. Hamlin was not in the wreck. Okay. It was pretty bad, though. My favorite player is LeBron James. That's what's up, Caden. Namesio6T says, "Go Nuggets." No, Hamlin finished 3rd. I was watching Chase Elliott live cam and saw Keselowski turn, and I was like, on big one. Hey, welcome back, Jennifer. John Paul says PA shout out. Trox, who's your favorite NBA player? Well, for the longest, it's been Rasheed Wallace. But in the current NBA, let's see, the current NBA.
In elimination
That's a good
games,
question because there's a lot of players.
3-1 in a couple of series.
Like I do like Dame Dollar. Dame Dollar, man, that dude, cold-blooded, man.
It was a great season.
And
so
that is
high
Morris.
expectations this year, and we've seen flashes of it, Richard, and we've
Monte
seen some
Morris
of that tonight. And this was even before
hits the triple, goes to the free throw line, trying to go for a 4-point play.
That when they play defense well, when they play together, and they get Jamal Murray having games like tonight, they are tough to beat.
Oh, they are so tough to beat. And, you know, you
one
look
of my
at even
favorite young
Zeke
players
Naji coming out and having
like
16
super young
points.
players, as in
You
rookies.
know, you mentioned it had a career
My favorite
high
rookie
just a couple
is
of days
Sadiq Bey.
ago.
Sadiq Bey is
Campazzo with
awesome.
15 points tonight. So that means guys like Gary Harris, Will Bard, when they come in, they're going to be ready. But the depth of
yes,
this
that
team,
is biased,
you know, we
too.
haven't seen Bol tonight, which you know how he has a ton of talent. They just have so much young talent on this team that the future is extremely bright for the Denver Nuggets.
But I will say this.
Commit
I do like Zeke Naji. I was watching him with the
it's a team that's
Wildcats.
going to be very tough to knock out.
Pazzo
And the way Jokic
shoots it
is
for
playing.
three. No
Pazzo
good.
misses that. Kuzma with a
Kuzma
rebound.
with the rebound.
Jokic another triple-double tonight. 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 more assists.
And
Kuzma banks
Kuzma
it
with
in.
the turnaround lay-in.
And Kuzma continuing his great play over the last couple of weeks.
LeBron James is one
Kuzma
assist
with his
shy.
aggressiveness, obviously you see
As Nikola
Mike
Jokic
Malone is
has
not
a
playing
triple-double.
around. He still has Jokic in this game, but you know, ultimately these last few minutes, great opportunity. Kuzma, you got Horton still in the game. You have I see Porter Jr. There are probably going to be some subs here coming up in the next couple of minutes, but you know, you got to keep using these moments and these minutes for opportunities to get better, especially if you're a young player that doesn't get many opportunities.
Upcoming national TV schedule, TNT on Tuesday, Pelicans and Grizzlies, followed by the Nets out west against Phoenix, and then TNT Thursday, the second game. Nets will place these Lakers at Staples Center. Toronto playing at Milwaukee.
Arrow
It
with
has
the
been
jump shot,
interesting
no
to watch
good.
this year in these unusual
Last touch by
circumstances,
the
again, with
Lakers.
no fans, and the isolation that the teams have, especially on the road, where they're so restricted in what they can do. Seeing even the elite
Looks like
teams,
LeBron
Richard,
James will not
have
get
some
his
highs and lows.
triple-double.
There's some nights you can just see that the team's just mentally aren't
Jokic.
completely there.
Yeah, and
Michael Porter
there's some people
Jr.
in the Denver
No
organization
good.
that believe that's been contributing to Jamal Murray's inconsistent
By the
kind of
Lakers,
up
got
and
it to
down play.
Markieff
You know,
Morris.
his father, who he texts every game, talks to after every game, comes out. It's been so much time in
Aiden, you
Denver.
can call me Trox.
You know, he's from Canada, so obviously the travel, the COVID restrictions, who you can have, not having that person that's probably the most
Block.
important part of your basketball career,
Morris.
not having access to them can be difficult, especially for young players.
Everybody is so different in that, but one thing for sure, and the coaches
Yeah,
and
we got
players
an
all say
offensive
this,
foul.
the mental challenge, it's even much more
Turnover
different
by
than
Nikola
what happened in the
Jokic.
bubble. And depending on, you know, if you're a father and have
3:18
young
to
kids,
play,
or how
116 to
close you are with your
97.
family, you're completely out of routine. And as you know as well as anybody, NBA players, you get into that routine, and all of a sudden it's changed. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, Trox, you should
it
see
makes
that,
a
right?
huge difference, but there's also room for growth.
What's going on?
I think this
Praise the Lord
opportunity, a
every
lot
day.
of young players in the bubble saw what they were capable
How's
of.
your
Donovan
day?
Mitchell, Jamal Murray, you know, shoot, the entire Miami Heat organization. You know, you see what you're capable of doing when you're locked in and you're focused and you're able to play and just focus in on basketball. So
out of
just like
bounds.
in anything in life, you got to find a silver lining, and you know. Tonight, Jamal Murray with 25 points, really turning the corner. Hopefully this is something that him and the Denver Nuggets team can continue to build on and rightfully get back to that elite status in the Western Conference.
25 for Murray tonight. You know, off what you said, we asked Frank Vogel before the game about just that, about how you deal with this, because, you know, there's always dog days of a season. Horton Tucker misses, but nice follow. McKinney was in there. But it seems like the dog days are all season long because of these unusual circumstances.
And he says,
you know, things they try and do, they try and make it a little more fun once in a while. Doesn't overreact to
that's
the
an offensive foul on Michael Porter
sometimes,
Jr.
just to keep it light, because, you know, everything's pretty heavy. Not just, you know, the players deal with the pandemic and all the things going on, just like the country is.
Yeah, and I think the NBA, the players, as frustrated as you and I both know the players are with the not being able to leave hotels, not being able to go and see family members, just a lot of restrictions out there, understandably, for health and safety.
Lisco, hopefully I said your name correctly, says wish Lakers for
much complaining
the win.
Until we talk about the All-Star game. When you talk about the All-Star game, you start hearing a lot of
with the loss of Anthony Davis in that second quarter, I think it took the Lakers out of funk. Hopefully Anthony Davis is okay. It's nothing serious.
Najee.
Just a couple games out, hopefully.
Good ball denial from Markieff Morris. See, been cooking the game. He's been in for a bit. Campazzo launches a three-pointer. Shot misses. Hartenstein tips it, keeps it alive. Reach in and a foul. And Chanchar will go to the line for a couple.
Chanchar with some of free throws coming up.
NBA's stars, perhaps some future All-Stars, and maybe even a future MVP are going to be on display for the Wednesday doubleheader.
Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. But definitely don't forget to go onto the channel on my community post.
There's a
and
number
definitely
of
get
guys
those
that
votes
have
in.
Legitimate channel. We've got a long way to go still in the season. And I know there are people have their favorites like Jokic, like LeBron James, and rightfully so. But there are a number of guys, if way we go, have a chance to be an MVP.
Are you kidding me? More copyrighted music that I got to mute it for. Joel Embiid, Giannis, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, all other MVP contenders.
Chris Paul, and you just see his impact. We can't just continue ignoring his impact everywhere he goes. You know, this man is so consistent, and, you know, the Suns have not been in the postseason in 11 years. And yes, they have Devin Booker. Yes, they have talent.
We are the Valley.
But all of a sudden, Chris Paul gets there, and they are a top-tier defense. They are doing a great job in bringing along this young talent. So how does his name not get mentioned more as a...
More copywritten music. Phoenix is in 4th place at 17-9. And Havenstein makes them both.
It's just hard to not have his name on that list.
119-99.
We haven't even mentioned Utah. Rudy Gobert, what he
and
does for
we
that team,
have
night in and night out, and
90
Mitchell.
seconds left in this ball game.
He draws the foul as he goes. That's one of the hard things for people like with Utah.
What place did Newman
got two
get?
Guys like Gobert and Mitchell.
Jennifer?
Same thing in Brooklyn. Durant, Harden, and Irving all having fantastic seasons, so it's a little harder for them, but they're all deserving in terms of the level of play.
The all-NBA team is going to be fierce this year.
Newman wrecked on lap 15 and totaled his
car. To be fierce. You know, you got Jokic and you got, you know, Joel Embiid and you got Giannis. Who's the first-team all-NBA guy?
Right.
You know, who are those guys that are going to be the difference between first-team all-NBA,
whatever happened to Delonte West? I don't know what happened to him. He's been out the league for quite some time, though.
Put them in there as a championship contender the way they're playing.
You 100% do, because they have all of the necessary components. They have great talent off the bench. They're well coached. They have a great home court advantage in Utah. Again, I know I joke about the elevation, but I think the Utah Jazz are. The one thing that you're hesitant about with the Utah Jazz is they don't have anybody on their roster that has done it before. right? I don't think they have anybody on the roster that has been to
Praise the Lord every day.
an
Says he
NBA
is
Finals,
getting
Conference Finals.
well
I believe
now.
Jordan Clarkson was with the Cavs.
Conley played in a conference final.
Yeah, conference final. But if you don't
Haven't
have a
seen
ton
us
of
on the
experience
ground.
in that, it's not
Took a
that
hard
people
hit.
don't think that you can do it, but you got to give them a reason to believe. And just if the Milwaukee Bucks, if the Clippers, there's a lot of teams that are dominant in the regular season, and then come that postseason, it puts you in a position where you have to prove to people, you have to make them believe.
Hartenstein committed the foul and took a shot. That's a tough sequence for Hartenstein. With 57.2 seconds to go, and this is one of those feel-good victories for the Denver Nuggets. Again, after that game in LA February 4th against the Lakers,
Montrezl
where
Harrell.
they just got pummeled in the second
shoot
half.
one free
outscored
throw.
68-35. But they've had a good
119 to
encouraging week.
101.
As you mentioned, Wednesday, 38-point win against Cleveland.
57.2
Then had one of
left.
their best defensive finishes.
And he misses.
Strong fourth quarter to defeat OKC.
Kenny
And now
gives
have
it to
dominated the Lakers.
Moncrief
As Morris' shot won't go. Granted, the Lakers without Anthony Davis in the
Morris
second half,
misses
but
that shot.
Denver they came ready right from the start tonight.
They did. You have to compliment. A lot of times you get caught up in talking about what the Lakers need to do or what they didn't do. But
Char
ultimately,
with the
Denver Nuggets
triple,
came out with the right
122 to
mindset. And you
101.
love it. That's one of my favorite things is when you see a
32
guy that doesn't get an
seconds
opportunity
left.
to play that much, and the teammates are up and cheering for them, excited to see him make a bucket.
Chanchar 3, the 19th three-pointer.
Oh,
by the
wow,
Denver Nuggets,
Josh.
19 of 47.
That's
well,
crazy.
SportsCenter's next. Kenny Mayne, Kevin Connors have highlights from a start.
All right, do you have to mute it for copywritten music? Does anybody know if the Detroit Pistons won today?
Lakers' 7-game winning streak will come to an end.
Horton Tucker
Denver, as we mentioned, this will
makes
be
the
3
first.
straight victories for them as they now head east.
And
one
it's
of
a
those games where
19-point game,
Jokic
103 to
just
122,
another
26.9.
masterpiece in terms of a triple-double. Jamal Murray, 25 points. The
Yes,
bench
they
played
did.
very well. The younger players contributing.
Let's
This
go.
is a good one to go out
Let's
on a
go.
long road trip feeling good about yourselves.
Yeah, anytime you get a win against the Lakers, the #1 team, the #1 rated defensive team, and you put up 122 points, it's something to feel good about.
So they'll let the
All right,
shot
took
clock
the
go off. Of course,
24-second
for the
shot clock
Lakers,
violation,
the
2.9
number one
seconds left.
storyline will be the health of Anthony Davis. An MRI tomorrow.
Yes,
on
Trucks,
that right
123
Achilles
to
that,
112
has been giving him
versus
some
the
problems.
Pelicans.
Kept him out of a couple of recent games.
Appreciate the score, Marcus. Let's
And
go.
that'll do it. Denver Nuggets.
All right, that
with a
does it.
terrific victory
Denver
tonight. 15
with
and
the
11 now on the
victory.
season. They've won 3 in a row. And defeat the
They
Lakers
won at
with a dominant second
122
half. Mike Malone
to 105. Do you have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials? I mean, not no more commercials. This game is final. I'm sorry, it's 122 to 103. But that does it for, what do you call it? This ball game. It is 122 to 103. Denver was all over the all over the Lakers. They came back to tie it in the first quarter, and after that, it was all Denver. Travis, sorry, I am forgetful, but what is your team? Who's mine, Jennifer? Because we do have 2 Travises in the building. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow evening for the second stream by Trucks. Okay, Jennifer. Appreciate that. What's going on, Raymond? Says good night. Have a great night. Yeah, I'll be live 2 more times. Then I'll be, I'm taking a quick little vacation for 9 days. where I won't be on YouTube, and I'm gonna okay, Travis Doyley then. You know, I'm gonna take a quick 9 days off. I will be back. I'll be leaving on the 16th. I'll be coming back on the 25th, and just gonna spend some time with the family. They let me stream on Thanksgiving Day. They let me stream on Christmas Day, and now on Valentine's Day. Oh, and New Year's Day. So they let me have 4 holidays. So I'm gonna spend some quality time with them and things like that. And I will be back on the 25th. And the first stream will be on the 26th. And we're gonna have some fun. Gonna get gear up for March Madness. Don't forget to go onto the community tab and vote if you haven't. So far, the Heat and the Clippers are winning. And we have the Bulls Pacers at 50%. And with a 2-way tie, Rockets Wizards and Hawks Knicks. So if you want your team to win and we stream it tomorrow, definitely get those votes in. But with that being said, last from the little MVP.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, I appreciate each and every single one of you. We have officially had the greatest stream in this game on the 2020-2021 season. So I do want to spend a special shout out to each and every single one of you. Truly means a lot. Jennifer Addison says, I'm a Blazers fan. The Jailbird Blazers are a cool team. Absolutely. And that actually even had my Rasheed Wallace on there. But, yeah. Oh, and Jennifer, I will be doing a lot of Trailblazers games too. So stay tuned for that for you. I will do that for you. I know that you're a big-time Blazers fan. Plus, I like Damian Lillard, so it's kind of two-way street on that one. But, man, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys came out for the Celtics, Wizards, Blazers, Mavericks, and the Lakers, Nuggets. You guys are awesome, and it's all because of you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Stay safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a doubleheader. Love each and every single one of you. And okay, Chase, I will definitely check my email. But with that being said, love each and every single one of you guys. Have a nice day. This is Trucks and Sports Talk, and I'm out. Peace. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.